India alliance have been divided over Ram Mandir while the Congress drags its feet. Its allies say take a position on this matter.
आज हमारा एक मुकाम हमने पैदा किया, कहीं ऐसा ना हो कि मस्जिदें हमसे छीन ली जाए।
Asauddin Owaisi tries to incite ahead of inauguration, asks Muslims to maintain strength.
लोग संकोच करते थे, अयोध्या का नाम लेने में जिनको संकोच होता था, आज वे भी कहते हैं कि हमें भी निमंत्रण मिलेगा तो हम भी जाएंगे।
Yogi hits out an anti-Mandir lobby, says those against are now forced to chant Lord Ram's name. Sources suggest consensus on seat sharing reached. Congress seeks to contest 250 to 300 seats. .6 magnitude earthquake hits western Japan. Tsunami warning issued in coastal areas now. Hello and welcome. You're watching The Burning Question tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, with just about 20 days to go, there's politics that is essentially being played over Ram Mandir. What is it that the opposition parties have to be saying on this entire matter? They say that Ram has been kidnapped by the Bharatiya Janata Party. In fact, when invites were actually sent to the opposition members, particularly to Sonia Gandhi, Mallikarjun Kharge, as well as Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, their own leaders, their own party leaders said that why exactly would you bring religion into politics? It should be an individual decision that should be taken. But at the same time, you have India Alliance members starting from IUML as well as left parties taking on the Congress party. Left says there is no question of attending the Ram Mandir inauguration. On the other hand, including the Shiva Sena, says that as far as Ram Mandir goes, it has been hijacked completely by the Bharatiya Janata Party. Another horrendous statement that was actually made by a Congress minister in the state of Karnataka. He says, after all, their Ram happens to be the chief minister of Karnataka, and the Ram in Ayodhya belongs to the Bharatiya Janata Party. Ladies and gentlemen, while the entire nation will be coming together to celebrate what many would say a historic moment, you have the political parties, especially the opposition parties, perhaps gracefully walking into a trap that has been laid by the Bharatiya Janata Party by simply, once again, putting out statements which many would say is only insulting in nature. Take a look at this report and then we begin the burning question.
Even though the year has changed, politics over Ram Temple remains the same.
अरे वो राजनीति होती है, भारतीय जनता पार्टी के प्रोग्राम में कौन जाएगा? ये थोड़ी देश का राष्ट्रीय कार्यक्रम है। ये बीजेपी एक अपना खुद का उत्सव और प्रचार या सभा, रैली ये कर रही है। उसमें पवित्रता कहाँ है?
तो सर आप लोग उसके बाद जाएंगे?
जरूर जाएंगे, क्यों नहीं जाएंगे? बीजेपी का कार्यक्रम खत्म होने के बाद जाएंगे।
Today, politics over the temple stooped to a new low with open incitement.
मेरे अजीज दोस्तों, याद रखो नौजवानों, ये जो ताकतें हैं ना तुम्हारे दिल से जब इत्तेहाद को निकालना चाहते हैं, क्यों निकालना चाहते हैं? मिली गीरत को खत्म कर दिया जाए, मिली हमियत को खत्म कर दिया जाए। बरसों की मेहनतों के बाद आज हमारा एक मुकाम हमने पैदा किया, तो ये आपको इन चीजों पर गौर करना, अपनी मिली हमियत को, अपनी ताकत को बरकरार रखिए। नौजवानों, मस्जिदों को आबाद रखो, कहीं ऐसा ना हो कि मस्जिदें हमसे छीन ली जाए।
The issue has even drawn sharp dividing lines in the Congress.
अयोध्या से इनविटेशन नहीं आया है और अयोध्या से इनविटेशन ना भी आए, राम हमारी आस्था के केंद्र है, हमारे आदर्श है और हमारे उनकी जो मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम राम हैं, जो उन्होंने जो हमें प्रेरणा उनके जो ग्रंथों से हमें मिलती है, हम सब लोग अयोध्या में राम मंदिर बना है, उस दृष्टिकोण से जब भी कोई इनविटेशन आएगा या इनविटेशन नहीं भी आता है तो भी हमारा ये दायित्व बनता है कि हम सब लोग उनकी जो दिखाए हुए रास्ते उस पर चलें।
The BJP has hit out at the opposition over its stance on the temple.
मानसिक दिवालियापन है उनका, मानसिक दिवालियापन। वो सोनिया गांधी जी को, राहुल गांधी को खुश करने की परिक्रमावादिता में भारत के पुरातत्व का, भारत के ईस्ट, करोड़ों भारतीयों के ईस्ट, भारत के मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम श्री राम का अपमान कर रहे हैं।
Yogi Adityanath has hit back at the opposition over the temple.
अयोध्या जाने में लोग संकोच करते थे, अयोध्या का नाम लेने में जिनको संकोच होता था, आज वे भी कहते हैं कि हमें भी निमंत्रण मिलेगा तो हम भी जाएंगे।
Even as the nation awaits the opening of the grand Ram temple, politics over the issue refuses to pause. Should the opposition not join the nation in celebrating the inauguration? Let's debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Congress party appears to be in a cleft stick when it comes to the invitation that has been sent out on the Pran Pratishtha. It also threatens to stir a discord within the INDI alliance. Look at the statements. I'll just refer to some of the statements for the benefit of our viewers as well as some of our panelists joining here. Starting from the INDI alliance member Sharad Pawar, and then you have Shashi Tharoor of the Congress party, and the list goes on. You also have the Trinamool Congress, who has basically indicated that there is a possibility that the Chief Minister of West Bengal may not be going ahead with this particular event. But as far as Sonia Gandhi is concerned, some within the Congress party say that, especially the likes of Digvijay Singh, say that she's going to attend. The question here is that why not have a stand which is unanimous in nature? And more importantly, what really happens to the Chunavi Hindus? That's the bigger question that is being asked by many. Joining us on this broadcast is Ravinder Dhul, who's a political analyst, Anirban Banerjee, political analyst, and Akhilesh Katiyar, Joint National Secretary of the Samajwadi Party. Akhilesh जी, सबसे पहले सवाल आपसे करना चाहूँगा, प्राण प्रतिष्ठा को लेकर कई लोग राजनीति करने लग गए हैं। कुछ लोग ये कहते हैं कि आखिरकार ये भाजपा की इवेंट है, आपके ही पार्टी के अंदर कई लोग यह कहते हैं कि आखिरकार राम मंदिर को लेकर हम क्यों पीछे हटे, हम जरूर अटेंड करेंगे। कुछ लोग ऐसे भी आपके पार्टी में वो कहते हैं कि आखिरकार रिलीजन को लेकर, आस्था को लेकर आप राजनीति कब तक करेंगे?
जी, अभी जो बात हमारे पार्टी के या जो और हेडलाइन हमने सुनी आपके साथ, ये मंदिर बनाने का फैसला सुप्रीम कोर्ट का है। सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने डायरेक्शन दी, सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने फैसला दिया और आज वहां मंदिर बन रहा है। ये कोई भारतीय जनता पार्टी का एजेंडा तो नहीं है कि हमने किया है। और दूसरा, ये मंदिर 22 तारीख को जो शुरू होगा, प्राण प्रतिष्ठा और जो भी कार्यक्रम होने हैं, सभी को सब जगह पे मंदिर हैं। भगवान राम के हजारों मंदिर हैं देश में, लोग जाते हैं, आते हैं, कुछ उस दिन जाएंगे, कुछ उसके बाद भी जाएंगे। हमारा मानना या अपोजिशन का ये मानना है कि धर्म की आड़ में जो बुनियादी मुद्दे हैं, भाजपा उनसे बचने का प्रयास कर रही है। ये 2024 के शुरुआत में पार्लियामेंट इलेक्शन से पहले ये जो कार्यक्रम हो रहा है और उसको पूरे देश से जो बनाने का काम है, ठीक है, जिसकी आस्था है वो जाएगा, जिसको समय मिलेगा तब जाएगा। आस्था सबकी व्यक्तिगत है और अपने अनुसार लोगों का आना जाना रहेगा। वहां किसको क्या प्रॉब्लम होगी? किसी हिंदू को आप किसी बैकवर्ड से पूछते हो, दलितों से पूछते हो, इनसे पूछते हो कि भाई आप क्यों नहीं जा रहे हो? ये भाई व्यक्तिगत आस्था का मामला है। जब जिसे समय लगेगा, जिसकी आस्था होगी, अगर किसी के घर में मंदिर है, घर में अगर वो पूजा कर रहा है, उसे लगता है बाद में चले जाएंगे, ये कोई बड़ा विषय नहीं है। धर्म और वो राजनीति से अलग रखा जाए।
कटियार जी, आपके ही कटियार जी, बहुत खूब कहते हैं कि आखिरकार ये निर्णय सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने ली है, पर आपके ही कई सारे मंत्री हैं जिन्होंने इस पे टिप्पणी की और साथ ही साथ ये कहते हैं कि आखिरकार राम को लेकर ही उन्होंने सवाल उठा लिया। क्या आप भूल जाते हैं कि कुछ ऐसे नेता हैं आपके जो राम को लेकर ही सवाल उठाते हैं? आप कहते हैं कि राजनीति कर रहे हैं, पर आखिरकार ये भी तो सच है कि आपके ही कुछ लोग लगातार इस मामले को लेकर यही कहते रहते हैं कि आखिरकार राम है कौन। क्या आपके नेता ने ये नहीं कहा?
नहीं, हमारे संगठन में बहुत सारे नेताओं पे जो आप बात कहना चाहते हैं उनके अपने विचार आए हैं। मेरे नेता माननीय अखिलेश यादव जी ने उस पर टिप्पणी दी है कि ये उनके व्यक्तिगत विचार है और कहा कि भाई ये तो लंबे समय तक भारतीय जनता पार्टी में रहे थे, हमारे साथ भी है, और किसी भी संगठन में किसी भी व्यक्ति को अपने व्यक्तिगत विचार रखने की आजादी होनी चाहिए। उनका अपना मानना है, वो बुद्धिस्ट माइंडसेट से सोचते हैं, उन्होंने अपनी बात रखी, उसमें प्रॉब्लम क्या है? उनकी अपनी राय है, वो संगठन की राय नहीं है हमारे।
Okay, Ravinder Dhul, you've already heard what Akhilesh of the Samajwadi Party is saying, that this decision of building the Ram temple was largely a decision taken by the Supreme Court. Why would the Bharatiya Janata Party essentially make it look like it's an event of the party? But keeping in mind, रविंदर जी, ये सवाल आपके पास वापस पूछूंगा कि आखिरकार ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने ये उन्होंने कभी ये नहीं कहा कि आखिरकार ये उनका प्रोग्राम है। वो तो ये कहते हैं कि ये देश के लिए है, देशवासियों के लिए है। बट रविंदर, आई वांट टू ब्रिंग यू इन, इज देयर any doubt in anyone's mind that the Bharatiya Janata Party will also gain political mileage out of this entire event?
And there is no doubt about it. BJP is trying to gain political mileage out of it. The way they are propagating, the way they are speaking, the way we are listening to their leaders, that clearly depicts that BJP is trying to gain political mileage out of it. Whether it will gain or not, that is subject matter of future. Insofar as invitation is concerned, if a management of the Ram Mandir has sent any invitation, then I don't think so. Whosoever been invited will not go. Everyone will go. Whosoever has been invited, subject to, of course, his faith. Yes, I agree to his statement to that effect, that it was a decision of the court, and everyone has accepted it with open heart, and even all parties are more or less satisfied because of the decision of the Honorable Supreme Court. And after that, in compliance of that decision, the mandir, the temple has been going to be built. And we welcome that move, but I don't think so that BJP should play such dirty politics like they are doing.
Dirty politics, you say it's dirty politics, Ravinder Dhul, but within the party that you are basically leaning towards, you also have Digvijay Singh coming out in the open saying that, look here, my party stands clear. Sonia Gandhi has said this in the past, that there is no question of not attending the Ram Mandir inauguration. So there is a division within your own party. Shashi Tharoor says that why exactly mix religion with politics? Then he goes on to say it's an individual decision to be taken. Then you say that, okay, look here, we'll have to think about it because perhaps your alliance members, IUML, will not take it very kindly.
See, the basic principle of politics is that we should not mix religion with politics. That is what Mr. Tharoor has said. Insofar as Ms. Sonia Gandhi has, Mr. Digvijay Singh has said, we must understand that he has opined upon this, that there is no question that she will not attend. If she is attending, that is her personal faith. It is not party decision. It should not be party decision at all. Because faith cannot be mixed with politics.
Rakesh Tripathi of the Bharatiya Janata Party is also joining us. Rakesh Tripathi, Ravinder Dhul of the Congress Party, leaning towards the Congress Party, says that you've been playing dirty politics over it. Shiva Sena's leader says that you've kidnapped Ram. Then you also have Akhilesh Katiyar of the Samajwadi Party saying that, look here, we are not opposing it. We are simply saying that why bring in politics into it? So you are essentially being accused of perhaps garnering political mileage over something that should be for everyone, not being only the you can't be the custodian of it.
देखिए, मुझे बड़ा आश्चर्य होता है जब लोग ये कहते हैं कि पॉलिटिक्स के साथ रिलीजन को मिक्स नहीं करना चाहिए। ये वो लोग कह रहे होते हैं जो सरकारी खर्च पर प्रधानमंत्री आवासों में, मुख्यमंत्री आवासों में कैसे रोजा बिना रखे हुए इफ्तार की पार्टियां कराया करते थे। तब पॉलिटिक्स के साथ रिलीजन मिक्स नहीं हुआ करती थी, लेकिन हमारी सांस्कृतिक चेतना के प्रतीक, हमारे आराध्य, हमारे प्रभु, हमारे ईष्ट प्रभु राम टेंट में रह रहे थे, उनके पास रहने के लिए उनका भव्य मंदिर नहीं था। इस बात को लेकर के अगर हम अपना पॉलिटिकल कमिटमेंट करते हैं तो इसको बुरा लगता था, सवाल पूछा करते थे कि तारीख नहीं बताएंगे, तारीख नहीं बताएंगे। और आज भारतीय जनता पार्टी से कह रहे हैं कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी राजनीतिकरण करने का काम कर रही है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी एकमात्र राजनीतिक दल था जो डंके की चोट पर कहता था कि श्री रामलला के जन्म स्थान पर, जन्मभूमि पर भव्य मंदिर बनना चाहिए। और ये सांस्कृतिक विरासत से जुड़ा हुआ विषय है, ये हमारी आध्यात्मिक सांस्कृतिक विरासत का विषय है। ये केवल पूजा से जुड़ा हुआ विषय नहीं है, ये पूजा का कोई निजी अधिकार का मसला केवल नहीं है, ये हमारी सांस्कृतिक चेतना का से जुड़ा हुआ विषय है। और ये देश की आजादी के साथ ही जब सोमनाथ मंदिर के पुनरुद्धार का मामला आया था, तब देश के तत्कालीन प्रधानमंत्री पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू ने इस बात को लेकर के आपत्ति व्यक्त की थी। दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण था, जबकि भारत का संविधान जब लिखा गया तो भारत के संविधान के मूल प्रति पर पुष्पक विमान से
राकेश जी, अखिलेश कटियार समाजवादी पार्टी के वो नहीं मानते। अखिलेश जी, राकेश जी खुद कह रहे हैं ये आखिरकार जो लोग अब उठकर ये कहते हैं, योगी आदित्यनाथ खुद कहते हैं कि देखिए पहले तो आपने राम मंदिर को लेके गाली दी, दूसरी बात आज आप कहते हैं कि भाई हमें किसी ने इनवाइट क्यों नहीं भेजा। अब आप राकेश त्रिपाठी वो कहते हैं आपने सुन ही लिया, अब आप क्या कहेंगे उस पर?
नहीं, हमारी तो एक राय है, त्रिपाठी साहब लाइन पे हैं, वो भी हिंदू वर्ण से आते हैं। अब माननीय अखिलेश यादव जी भी हिंदू वर्ण से आते हैं, मैं अखिलेश कटियार मैं भी हिंदू वर्ण का ही हिस्सा हूं। फिर हम पे सवाल क्यों? क्या आप हम लोगों को ऐसा तो नहीं कि हमें दलित और पिछड़ा और अछूत मानते हो, आप हमें हिंदू ही ना मानते हो? आप आखिर हमसे इतने सवाल क्यों करते हैं? हमारे भगवान है, हमारा एक रिलीजन है, हम अपनी प्रतिबद्धता रखते हैं। ये दोहरे ये जो मापदंड हमारे साथ क्यों रखते हैं? जब माननीय अखिलेश यादव जी का मुख्यमंत्री कार्यकाल खत्म होता है तो उनका घर गंगा जल से धुल के हम हिंदू होते हुए आप हमें अपमानित करने में आप परहेज नहीं करते। तो ये जो दोहरा मापदंड हिंदू संस्कृति के अंदर जो दलित पिछड़ों के साथ आप अपनाते हैं, एक राय इस पे भी दे दीजिए त्रिपाठी साहब अपनी। आप
देखिए, इस देश में
अच्छा राकेश जी,
जवाहरलाल
तीखा सवाल आपसे यही कर रहे हैं, तीखा सवाल यही कर रहे हैं, आखिर आप राजनीति कर रहे हैं, ये कह रहे हैं कि अगर वो नहीं आते, ये कुछ लोग आपके पार्टी में ये कह रहे हैं कि जो लोग राम मंदिर के इनविटेशन देने के बावजूद अगर वो नहीं आते तो सीधे तौर से आप कहेंगे कि ये इंसल्ट है। अखिलेश जी कह रहे हैं कि आप ये भेदभाव करने की कोशिश क्यों कर रहे हैं?
नहीं, पहली बात तो निमंत्रण देने का काम श्री राम जन्मभूमि तीर्थ क्षेत्र न्यास कर रहा है, भारतीय जनता पार्टी या सरकार निमंत्रण देने का काम नहीं कर रही है। दूसरी बात, आज वो लोग निमंत्रण की बात कर रहे हैं, सवाल पूछ रहे हैं कि अखिलेश जी इनसे सवाल क्यों पूछा जा रहा है? निश्चित तौर पर सवाल पूछा जाएगा, क्योंकि 1990 में जब राम भक्तों पर गोली चलवाई थी ना मुलायम सिंह यादव जी ने, और उसके बाद अपने आप को बड़ा शान शौकत से मुल्ला मुलायम, मौलाना मुलायम कहलाना बहुत पसंद किया करते थे। और बाद के समय में उन्होंने स्टेटमेंट किया कि और राम भक्तों की अगर जान जाती तो और राम भक्तों की हम जान लेने से, हम गोली चलवाने से नहीं चूकते, क्योंकि मुस्लिम समुदाय का भरोसा बनाए रखना था। यानी मजहबी तुष्टीकरण इस देश की राजनीति में इतने लंबे समय तक चलता रहा कि हिंदुओं को तो केवल जाति के नाम पर विभाजित करते रहे और मुसलमानों का तुष्टीकरण करते रहे हैं। हम ये कहते हैं सम्मान सभी का,
कि तुष्टीकरण
किसी का नहीं।
आप ये कह रहे हैं कि राजनीति तुष्टीकरण की है, पर जब यही सवाल, let me also get in the Trinamool Congress right now, leaning towards the Trinamool Congress. Anirban, you would also be accused of Muslim appeasement. The fact of the matter is this, that on certain occasions, your party has been at the forefront of it. Your party has never perhaps shied away for whatever reasons. Your party has actually taken a strong position on various other religious events. So how exactly does the Ram Mandir issue become such a very, perhaps the sticking point where you say that, look here, this is only BJP's appeasement politics?
Since the debate started with the mentioning of the Supreme Court verdict by Mr. Ranjan Gogoi, I must mention that in that particular verdict, it was also stated that the demolition of Babri Masjid was a crime. It was a crime. Therefore, we expected that the criminals behind those crimes would be punished by the court of law. Has even a single person been punished? Everybody went scot-free, everyone. Not a single person got punished for committing that crime. That is the demolition of Babri Masjid. That is number one. Number two, regarding Ram Mandir, the BJP has actually initiated their own campaign called something Ghar Ghar Ram or something like that. If they are not willing to garner some votes from this Ram Mandir issue, can they also conduct a campaign, maybe say Ghar Ghar LPG cylinder for rupees 450? Maybe Ghar Ghar petrol for rupees 50 a liter for everyone. Maybe Ghar Ghar job for everyone. Can they initiate a campaign like this? They are particularly using, or rather misusing, this issue of Ram Mandir to completely put away the issues about jobs, about inflation, about the lack of lawless rule of law in most of the BJP ruled states, and also the fact that in the rule of BJP, whatever they promised in 2014, almost 10 years are gone. Just bring up the manifesto from 2014 regarding the basic issues. None of them have been fulfilled, not a single one. Whether it is the price of petrol, diesel, LPG, whether it is jobs, whether it is black money, whether it is securing the basic rights of women, they have done nothing about it. In fact, what they have done is ask votes for the dead soldiers in 2019 in Pulwama, and now they are asking for votes in the name of Lord Ram.
राकेश जी, आपने अनिर्बान की बात भी सुन ली.
देखिए मैं तो इतनी बात कह सकता हूं.
Can we just have a quick point with Ravinder Dholovi leaning towards the Congress party and Rakesh ji? Rakesh ji, Trinamool Congress leaning, अनिर्बान ये कहते हैं कि आखिरकार आप इसीलिए राम मंदिर पे सिर्फ बात करना चाहते हैं क्योंकि आपको प्राइस को लेकर, इन्फ्लेशन को लेकर बात नहीं करना है, नौकरियों को लेकर बात नहीं करना है. इसीलिए आप कहीं ना कहीं इसी आड़ में रहते हैं कि चलिए ये बताइए कि आप कितने हिंदू हैं, कितने हिंदू कम हैं आप.
देखिए अभी हालिया संपन्न 5 राज्यों के विधानसभा चुनाव में यही सारे मुद्दे लेकर के मध्य प्रदेश गए थे. विपक्ष, समूचा विपक्ष यही मुद्दे लेकर के छत्तीसगढ़ गए थे, यही मुद्दे लेकर के राजस्थान में गए थे. लेकिन जनता ने तो समर्थन भारतीय जनता पार्टी के पक्ष में दे दिया, क्योंकि जनता ये महसूस कर रही है कि आज केवल प्रभुराम का मंदिर ही नहीं बना है. इस देश में 4 करोड़ लोगों के पक्के घर बने हैं. इस देश में 10 करोड़ से ज्यादा लोगों के घर में आज सिलेंडर उज्ज्वला योजना के तहत पहुंचाने का काम किया है. इस देश में 13 करोड़.
राकेश जी, एक आखिरी बार मैं अनिर्बान के पास जाना चाहता हूं. अनिर्बान, the people, Rakesh ji of the BJP says that you have gone with this poll plank to the Hindi heartland, and you have seen what has really happened. As far as the Congress party is concerned, they were completely demolished. So the answer has come from the people of India, not from the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Shaun, the Hindi heartland is the Hindi heartland, India is India. Hindi heartland is a part of India, it's not India itself. India comprises of many states apart from the Hindi heartland states as well. And in many of the eastern and southern states, the BJP is, you have to use a telescope to find them. But what I wanted to point out is they promised rupees 450 a cylinder in Rajasthan, and now Shubhendu Adhikari, a leader in West Bengal, the BJP leader, he is saying if we come to power, we will also give rupees 450 a cylinder. Boss, you are in power in Delhi at the union level. Give everyone, all the states, rupees 450 a cylinder. What's the problem? Why are you giving it only one state, 2 states? Give it to the whole country. Or are you only concerned with the Hindi heartland and you want the rest of the country to go to the dogs?
राकेश जी 30 सेकंड पे इस पर जवाब.
नहीं, ये टीएमसी सवाल उठा रही है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी हिंदी पट्टी के क्षेत्र में चुनाव जीती है और वो पूरा देश नहीं है. अरे टीएमसी आज पश्चिम बंगाल से बाहर निकल नहीं पा रही है. पश्चिम बंगाल के बाहर कोई वजूद नहीं है. पश्चिम बंगाल के भीतर इतने लंबे समय तक शासन में रहने के बावजूद आज देश में सबसे ज्यादा दंगे की घटनाएं, सबसे ज्यादा आज कानून व्यवस्था बिगड़ने की घटनाएं पश्चिम बंगाल में हो रही है. आज सबसे ज्यादा गरीबी पश्चिम बंगाल में देखने को मिल रही है. आज पश्चिम बंगाल के लोगों को जो सामान्य जीवन में सुविधाएं चाहिए, उनमें रोड़े अटकाने का काम पश्चिम बंगाल कर रहा है। आप अपने आप को देख नहीं रहे। पूरे देश में आज सबसे ज्यादा
what about the rupees 450 gas cylinder?
You did try.
No, what about the LPG rupees 450?
Anirban, you will have to at least admit the fact. Okay. Anirban, you will have to admit one thing. Perhaps in the next debate we can take this up. As far as the Trinamool Congress is concerned, it did actually try stepping out of the state of West Bengal. It hasn't really had the kind of electoral success that they were hoping. And that's the reason why the Bharatiya Janata Party also gets that edge. That look here, it's the people who have brought us to power. It is the people who are celebrating the inauguration of Ram Mandir. Who is the Trinamool Congress or the Samajwadi Party or the Congress Party to really question that? But having said that, it does appear that as far as the Ram Mandir invitation is concerned, it is almost becoming a political minefield that the Congress and the several other India Alliance partners have to navigate. Are they really looking for some sort of a safe spot? That's all on the burning question. On the other side, the trending burning question where we debate, is the seat sharing formula within the India Alliance turning out to be the big headache?
In the India Today Best Universities 2023 survey, released recently, India's #1 ranked universities in various streams are JNU Delhi, Amity University, AIIMS Delhi, IIT Delhi, and National Law School Bengaluru.
आपने सोमानी का नया रोल देखा? वही स्टाइल और रेंज सोमानी बाथवेयर में भी। सोमानी बाथवेयर
समाज के अंतिम तबके के व्यक्ति के जीवन में परिवर्तन लाने के लिए अनेक जन कल्याणकारी योजनाओं का क्रियान्वयन कर रही योगी सरकार ने प्रदेश के 15 करोड़ से अधिक गरीबों को राष्ट्रीय खाद्य सुरक्षा अधिनियम के तहत निःशुल्क खाद्यान्न का वितरण किया। वन नेशन वन राशन कार्ड योजना में अन्य राज्य के 42,283 कार्ड धारकों को उत्तर प्रदेश से और उत्तर प्रदेश के 21,40,216 कार्ड धारकों को अन्य राज्य में खाद्यान्न दिया गया। इसके अलावा अंत्योदय राशन कार्ड धारकों के लिए प्रतिमाह 1 किलोग्राम चीनी का निःशुल्क वितरण, अंत्योदय और पात्र गृहस्थी लाभार्थियों को जनवरी 2023 से 1 वर्ष हेतु निःशुल्क खाद्यान्न उपलब्ध कराए जाने का निर्णय, प्रधानमंत्री उज्ज्वला योजना के सभी लाभार्थियों को होली और दीपावली 2 निःशुल्क LPG सिलेंडर देने का प्रावधान करके योगी सरकार ने सबका साथ सबका विकास का नारा बुलंद किया।
Whenever I had ice cream or cold water, I would experience a sharp shooting sensation. So I just kept ignoring it. Even my hot chai was giving me the same amount of discomfort. My dentist recommended Sensodyne. So now I can be completely carefree and sip my hot cup of tea. It really works.
होता है हर एक किस्सा। इको रिट्रीट ओडिशा।
Surprise. Keep it wild. The new Sonnet.
Kia, movement that inspires.
हमारे देश को आजाद हुए 76 साल हो गए, लेकिन कई चीजों में हमको अभी आजादी नहीं मिली। जैसे कि सरकारी दफ्तरों में दुश्वारियां, परेशानियां, बदइंतजामियां। हमारे शहीदों को इस बात की कतई चिंता नहीं थी कि देश को आजादी मिलेगी या ना, लेकिन उनको एक बात की चिंता थी कि आजादी के बाद देश कौन से हाथों में जाएगा, देश के हालात क्या होंगे। हमने आजादी की जंग इसलिए लड़ी थी ताकि हमारी आने वाली पीढ़ियों की जिंदगी आसान हो सके, ना कि इसलिए कि वो जगह जगह पर सरकारी दफ्तरों में धक्के खाएं, परेशानियों का सामना करना पड़े। अगर जंग सबने इकट्ठे होकर लड़ी थी आजादी की, तो फिर सुख सहूलतें भी सबको इकट्ठी मिलनी चाहिए। हम तो शहीदों के पांव की मिट्टी के एक धूल के तिनके के बराबर भी नहीं है, लेकिन ये बसंती रंग की पग शहीदों के सपनों और इरादों की हमें याद दिलाती रहती है कि हमारे देश में आम लोगों के सिर्फ दिन रात नहीं, हालात बदलने चाहिए। चुनाव के समय हम लोगों के पास जा सकते हैं, तो चुनाव के बाद सरकार बनती है, तो सरकार बनने के बाद भी सरकारों को जनता के पास जाना चाहिए, ना कि जनता सरकारी दफ्तरों में खज्जल खुआर हो। यही आजादी के असली मायने हैं। शहीद आजम सरदार भगत सिंह जी के सपनों को साकार करने के लिए पंजाब सरकार ने फैसला किया है कि पंजाब के लोगों को अब सरकारी दफ्तरों के चक्कर नहीं लगाने पड़ेंगे, बल्कि सरकारी दफ्तर खुद चल के लोगों के घर पर आएंगे।
अब सरकारी दफ्तरों के चक्कर काटने की जरूरत नहीं, बस डायल करें 1076 और सरकारी सुविधाएं अपने घर पर ही पाएं। पंजाब की भगवंत मान सरकार आपके द्वार।
टिप चाहिए, पैसा लगाना है तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ। डूबेगा नहीं, जलेगा भी नहीं, कोई खा नहीं जाएगा और मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा। अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो बताओ। सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र।
Trending burning question, powered by Reva University, Century Laminates, AMNS, Acco Insurance and Hyundai Samat.
Hello, welcome. You're watching the Trending Burning Question with me, Shavan Sen. Ahead of the 2024 elections, the INDI alliance is once again facing a seat-sharing challenge. Sources have now suggested that the Congress party has reached some sort of a consensus on the seat sharing, and the party is likely to seek about 250 to 300 seats. Furthermore, a top-level meeting is likely this week to decide the seat-sharing formula. But will the other alliance partners be on board the demand? Remember, this perhaps has been the biggest sticking point for the INDI alliance. In fact, at the last meeting which took place in the national capital, the regional parties like the DMK, Trinamool Congress, they've all made it abundantly clear that the Congress party should only be contesting where there is a direct fight with the Bharatiya Janata Party, essentially meaning that they should leave the regional parties to themselves and the Congress should not really interfere. Now, what really happens to the very Congress party, which has always had this attitude that they are the big brothers? Let's not forget the fact that when the elections were taking place in the state of Madhya Pradesh, Telangana, as well as in Chhattisgarh, the Congress appeared to be extremely adamant that they really did not need any of their allies. So much so there was no meeting that was actually called by the Congress party. But on the very day when the Congress party suffered a massive defeat in the Hindi heartland, that's when they essentially remembered the regional partners. So will that really work this time? Take a look at all the developments that have taken place so far, and then we begin the trending, burning question.
Congress seeks to contest lion's share of seats in Lok Sabha polls. Sources suggest that Congress seeks to contest 295 of the 543 seats. Seat share has been a key issue of contention in the alliance.
बहुत चालू पार्टी है कांग्रेस, सावधान रहोगे कि नहीं रहोगे? बंसल जी बेबंदे में दुखी थे, कांग्रेस ने धोखा दे दिया.
Sources have also told Republic that Congress wants to go alone in many states. Many opposition parties are against giving Congress space in their bastions.
या दूसरी बार बैठे तो हमने ये तय किया था कि जीते हुए जो सीटें हैं, जो सीट हम जीत, एनसीपी हो चाहे हम हैं, उसके ऊपर बाद में बात करेंगे, उसके ऊपर बाद में बात करेंगे. तो उसमें कांग्रेस आके ही नहीं ना, कांग्रेस ने सीटें जीती नहीं महाराष्ट्र में.
सीट शेयरिंग जितना जल्द हो जाए उतना ही अच्छा. बंगाल के कांग्रेस को साथ कुछ होने के बारे में खुद ममता बनर्जी ने कहा कि उनको 2 सीट बंगाल में उन्होंने विजयी बन चुके. इसको बाद जो बात होंगे वो हमारे लीडर ममता.
Sources claim that Congress continues to want to be Alliance's big brother. But with its recent drubbing in recent elections and more assertive regional parties, will the grand old party have its way in the alliance? Let's debate.
Well, where does the Congress party get that kind of courage when they essentially say that, look here, we're going to contest nothing less than 300 seats, especially keeping in mind that when it comes to states like Tamil Nadu, they do not even have winnable candidates. So will the DMK really let this happen? Or for that matter, the Trinamool Congress, who in the last elections actually accused the Congress party of tying up with the left parties to ensure that the Trinamool Congress essentially gets defeated. Joining us on the trending burning question tonight, Binay Singh leading towards the Bharatiya Janata Party. We also have Shyam Prasad Mekha of the Congress party, and leading towards the Trinamool Congress is Anirban Banerjee. Opening up the debate, Shyam Prasad Mekha as well as Binay Singh. Shyam Prasad Mekha, if the objective is to defeat the Bharatiya Janata Party, shouldn't the Congress party perhaps play the role of being a little bit more accommodative? Let's not forget what really happened between Akhilesh Yadav and Kamal Nath, the meeting that took place resulting in a situation where Akhilesh had to make a public comment calling the Congress party a Chalu party. If this continues, Shyam Prasad Mekha, you would perhaps be once again reduced to only 2 digits.
First of all, Congress party is very accommodative, and I don't know where you are getting all these rumors. Very simple thing is, Congress party is very, very accommodative, and all the regional parties and all the alliance partners are very clearly working on a reasonable seat sharing formula. So what else is there? So for 4 months, the entire media is trying to say, hey, India Alliance is breaking today, tomorrow. Nitish is upset today, Lalu is upset tomorrow.
Can I just
so you have
suggest
been doing that.
First day,
but where did it land
can I just suggest, can I make a small suggestion, a humble suggestion? Beginning of the year, be a little bit more humble rather than always shooting the messenger, because your best target is the media. You think that the media is contesting the election. We are not contesting the elections. And just to remind you, where do I get it from? You heard Akhilesh Yadav making that comment. I played out that soundbite for you. I played out a soundbite from the Trinamool Congress. Do you think it is we who go and give a chit to Akhilesh Yadav that, look here, this is what you are supposed to tell, say about the Congress party? Look, we gave a chit to Mamata Banerjee that, look here, this is what you're supposed to say. No. Even Anirban will agree. Deep down, Anirban will also agree. Anirban, do you really think that the Congress party is in any position in the state of West Bengal to even win more than 5 seats? Anyone from the state of West Bengal will tell you that the Congress party is in doldrums. It is better that they pack up and let the Trinamool Congress fight the elections as far as the state of West Bengal is concerned. They'll at least put up some fight, some resistance.
See, let alone win 5 seats, more than 2 seats they won't win, and the rest of them actually their deposits will get confiscated. That is the actual situation of the Pradesh Congress in West Bengal, and that is a reality. And I am very sure anyone, even from the Congress party, who has some idea about the things that go on inside the PCC in West Bengal will agree to that. That is number one. And number two, elections are a game of winning. It's not just about contesting. I mean, any party or anyone can actually file their nomination, maybe just contest in all the 543 seats. How does it matter? At the end of the day, you have to win the seats. You have to defeat the BJP in those areas where they are strong. And the TMC has defeated the BJP in 2019. They have defeated them, not just defeated, but demolished them in 2021. And in other states, especially say, Tamil Nadu or maybe Kerala, BJP is not very much in Kerala. In Karnataka, the Congress has done it. In the Hindi heartland especially, where the BJP is very strong, the Congress has to take the mantle upon themselves to defeat the BJP, which they miserably failed to do in 2014 and 2019. Therefore, instead of eyeing seats in West Bengal or maybe Punjab or in Tamil Nadu, etc., they should put more focus in, say, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, etc., in those states where they have some organizational presence.
Yeah, I think so. Anirban makes a fair point, Shyam Prasad Becca. I think so. That's quite sensible. That you ought to understand. That this is not Indira Gandhi's Congress also, and more importantly, you do realize that when it comes to regional satraps like M.K. Stalin, or for that matter, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, you do not have anyone coming close to these regional satraps. Why is it so very difficult? Or are you really the B team of the Bharatiya Janata Party? Because technically it seems that the Congress Party is doing everything. Congress Party perhaps is the best B team. Forget about, accusing Asauddin Owaisi. You perhaps are only responsible for the dwindling opposition in this country. So you should not blame anyone else but yourself.
See, why are we trying to get the seat sharing formula done in a TV debate? That this is not how it happens. And the alliance is very, very strong. It's pretty much clear in what it is doing. The alliance knows why the alliance is formed. It is formed to put the narrative and vision in front of the people of the country, why the BJP and Modi Sarkar should go, and what we will do when we take the mantle. We are very clear about it. And these tactical issues of seat sharing, who will actually contest in a seat, this will be resolved by the alliance very, very soon. And it's not even a problem. And I'm sure, I agree with
Shyam Prasad Becca, for you, nothing should be debated.
See, we are going to tackle it, calculate it, seat by seat. It's not just some sort of a formula, right? We are tackling it. We will be tackling it seat by seat.
Shyam Prasad Becca.
Yeah.
Shyam Prasad Becca, if this information has actually come out, someone within your Congress party is the one who's actually briefed the media. So your favorite perhaps punching bag is the media, because nothing else you can't fight against the BJP. So your best option is that, look here, I will fight the media first. And that's the problem. It's the Jairam, Ramesh and Randeep Surjewala kind of syndrome that you have, that your only target is not the Bharatiya Janata Party. And Vinay Singh, let me just bring you in. I find this very interesting. Shyam Prasad Mecca is pretty much a reflection of what the Congress Party really thinks, because just about when the India Alliance meeting was actually taking place, Vinay, I'm not getting into the full details of it. When the Congress Party, someone from the Congress Party, we all journalists who were covering that opposition meeting, Trinamool Congress did not have a problem. Aam Aadmi Party did not have a problem. No party had a problem, because we were covering, at the opposition meeting. You know which party had a problem with the media covering the Alliance Party meeting? It is none other than Jairam Ramesh and Randeep Surjewala faction of the Congress Party. Because for them, their fight is only in the national capital with the media. For them, their only concern, Shyam Prasad Mecca's only concern, why are we debating here on the TV studios? The fact of the matter is that it is stupid on their part to always keep blaming the media. For once, go back and actually think about it. When Anirban, leaning towards the Trinamool Congress, is also today perhaps is forced to actually tell you that, look here, you can't even bloody win one seat. One seat when it comes to Madhya Pradesh, you can't win one election when it comes to Chhattisgarh, and then you have the audacity to only blame the media. Your fight, Shyam Prasad Mecca, is not with the media. For once, you have to go back to the people, and that's where your real battle lies, and not really banning the media, because that's all that you're good at. Vinay Singh, if once they realize that banning the media does not really help.
Shravan, fighting with the media, fighting with the journalist, blaming the journalist, it is a part-time hobby of the Congress Party. Sam Pitroda's Congress and his mentees, Rahul Gandhi's Congress Party. You know what their main job is? To fight each other. And what kind of, language they are using for each other. Chalu Party, Chirkut Party, sorry to say, but these are not my words. And when it comes to democracy, these words are prohibited. These words are very nasty and supposed to be bad words. And you are using these words against your alliance partners. So when it comes to alliance means friendship. So there are two kinds of alliances. One is difference without distance, and the second alliance is like distance without difference. So it seems the India alliance is in the first category. Difference without distance. They are maintaining no distance, but there is difference and difference and difference. So what is the main agenda? To put Modi out of power. And what they are saying, किसी भी तरीके से means by hook or crook. And sorry to say, Sawan, this is not a democratic statement. This is a criminal statement. You cannot replace someone by hook or crook in
Anirban wants to make a quick point. Anirban,
you must fight in the elections. You win people's
Anirban
hearts.
wants to make a quick point. Binay, I'm running out of time. Okay. I do. Anirban, quick point. I'm really sorry. Today I'm really running short of time. We'll accommodate you some other day. But just a quick point.
Yeah, just single. Yeah, I find it rather amusing that Vinay sir finds Chalu and all these things unparliamentary. What about Ramesh Biduri's words, sir? Did you find them unparliamentary or criminal? No proceeding has been initiated against the BJP. Rest assured, whatever the issue, we are going to defeat the BJP in 24.
Let's not... Anirban, for you to defeat the Bharatiya Janata Party, first you should actually convince Shyam Prasad Mehta and his party that the fight today is not with the media. If they realize that their principal opponent is the Bharatiya Janata Party and they need to fight them and not the media first. Their whole lifetime is basically spent finding the wrong enemy. God itself knows when will they realize what is the real battle that they need to fight. Shyam Prasad Mehta, I'm really sorry to say, but hopefully you will realize that to win an election, you can't really have a Randeep Surjewala who's not even won a single seat, who's not won a single municipal election. What is exactly he going to really tell you how exactly this is going to happen? Now, well, if you want to fight it with the media, keep doing it for the next 5 years. You will be doing the same because you're going to perhaps, let the Bharatiya Janata Party go into 3 digits, even higher than what they've got last time, if this is how you're going to remain. Thank you very much, Shyam Prasad Mehta, as well as Anirban and Binay Singh for joining us on the trending burning question. On the other side, the big debate coming up with Editor-in-Chief Arnab Goswami.
Powered by Reva University, a social impact multidisciplinary university. Century Ply Club Prime, Raho Befikar. ArcelorMittal Nippon Steel, India बनाऊंगा मैं, बनेगा भारत.
INDI India Today Best Universities 2023 survey, released recently, India's #1 ranked universities in various streams are JNU Delhi, Amity University, AIMS Delhi, IIT Delhi, and National Law School Bengaluru.
भाई इतनी
बड़ी बड़ी हिट्स आप लोगों ने मुझे दी हैं। टाइल्स बड़े होने चाहिए। सुमानी मैक्स टाइल्स, टाइलों का सबसे बड़ा भाई। सुमानी मैक्स टाइल्स जमीन से जुड़े।
दिल के सारे राज खोलता है जब ये डायमंड बोलता है। दिल की ऐसी बातों को डायमंड से बुलवाओ, माला बाराओ। और अब पाइए डायमंड वैल्यू पे अप टू 25% ऑफ ड्यूरिंग माई डायमंड फेस्टिवल।
फिल्म अनुकूल नीति, सिंगल विंडो सिस्टम, ऑनलाइन शूटिंग की अनुमति और सब्सिडी की सुविधा ने उत्तर प्रदेश को बनाया है देश का मोस्ट फिल्म फ्रेंडली स्टेट। 80 फिल्मों को सब्सिडी के तौर पर दिए गए हैं 44 करोड़ रुपए। विभिन्न स्थानों पर 450 से अधिक फिल्मों की हुई है शूटिंग। स्थानीय कलाकारों को मिला है अपना हुनर दिखाने का अवसर। माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी मानते हैं कि सकारात्मक फिल्में समाज को जागरूक बनाने का आधार हैं। इसी के अनुरूप माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी की पहल पर विश्व स्तरीय सुविधाओं से लैस इंटरनेशनल फिल्म सिटी की स्थापना की जा रही है। फिल्म स्टूडियो, होटल्स, मॉल्स, थीम पार्क, मिक्सिंग और रिकॉर्डिंग स्टूडियो जैसी सुविधाएं फिल्म उद्योग के माध्यम से आकर्षित करेंगी पूंजी निवेश। मोस्ट फिल्म फ्रेंडली स्टेट, नए भारत का नया उत्तर प्रदेश।
ignited. Exposat satellite separated.
It's back-to-back milestones for Team ISRO. Watch the historic moment as ISRO launched the ExpoSat to study black holes emissions. With this, India becomes the second nation in the world to launch an advanced astronomy observatory to study black holes and neutron stars. ExpoSat is the world's second of its kind after NASA Imaging X-ray Polarimetry Explorer was launched in 2021.
So on 1st January 2024, yet another successful mission of PSLV has been accomplished. PSLV C-58 has placed the primary satellite ExpoSat in the desired orbit of 650 kilometer, 6-degree inclination. So with this, the new year has begun with the launch of PSLV. We have an exciting time ahead.
As you all know, ExpoSat is a space observatory, but what makes this mission more interesting is the host of new technologies that are getting demonstrated in the POEM-3 experiment. We have fuel cell, we have the silicon-based 10 ampere hour high energy battery, green monopropellant thrusters, amateur radio satellite service, and more important, a totally women-engineered satellite for the comparison of solar irradiance and UV index. This, I think, showcases women empowerment in the field of science and technology, and all the payloads, in fact, demonstrate the reforms that are currently sweeping the Indian space sector.
From the Chandrayaan mission, the solar mission, to the black hole mission now, ISRO's unprecedented milestone run is unstoppable. ExpoSat marks a big leap in India's space exploration program.
ExpoSat is India's first X-ray satellite. It's for the purpose of detection of X-rays that are coming from many exotic objects like neutron stars and black holes. Neutron stars and black holes are representing the last stages of the evolution of very heavy stars, and when the gaseous matter from surroundings falls onto them, it gets accreted, it gets heated up, and it emits very high energy radiation.
As India celebrates ISRO's success, ExpoSat liftoff has set the momentum for many more milestones in 2024. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
इस पल को मुमकिन करने के लिए आदित्य ने पहले से ही शुरुआत कर दी थी।
ये पल सच हुआ, ये पल आंखें कभी नम कर जाता, ये पल।
और म्यूचुअल फंड से शुरुआत करना जिम्मेदारी की निशानी है।
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
हमारे देश को आजाद हुए 76 साल हो गए, लेकिन कई चीजों में हमको अभी आजादी नहीं मिली, जैसे कि सरकारी दफ्तरों में दुश्वारियां, परेशानियां, बदइंतजामियां। हमारे शहीदों को इस बात की कतई चिंता नहीं थी कि देश को आजादी मिलेगी या ना, लेकिन उनको एक बात की चिंता थी कि आजादी के बाद देश कौन से हाथों में जाएगा, देश के हालात क्या होंगे। हमने आजादी की जंग इसलिए लड़ी थी ताकि हमारी आने वाली पीढ़ियों की जिंदगी आसान हो सके, ना कि इसलिए कि वो जगह जगह पर सरकारी दफ्तरों में धक्के खाएं, परेशानियों का सामना करना पड़े। अगर जंग सबने इकट्ठे होकर लड़ी थी आजादी की, तो फिर सुख सहूलतें भी सबको इकट्ठी मिलनी चाहिए। हम तो शहीदों के पांव की मिट्टी के एक धूल के तिनके के बराबर भी नहीं है, लेकिन ये बसंती रंग की पग शहीदों के सपनों और इरादों की हमें याद दिलाती रहती है कि हमारे देश में आम लोगों के सिर्फ दिन रात नहीं, हालात बदलने चाहिए। चुनाव के समय हम लोगों के पास जा सकते हैं, तो चुनाव के बाद सरकार बनती है, तो सरकार बनने के बाद भी सरकारों को जनता के पास जाना चाहिए, ना कि जनता सरकारी दफ्तरों में खज्जल खुआर हो। यही आज़ादी के असली मायने हैं। शहीद आज़म सरदार भगत सिंह जी के सपनों को साकार करने के लिए पंजाब सरकार ने फैसला किया है कि पंजाब के लोगों को अब सरकारी दफ्तरों के चक्कर नहीं लगाने पड़ेंगे, बल्कि सरकारी दफ्तर खुद चल के लोगों के घर पर आएंगे।
अब सरकारी दफ्तरों के चक्कर काटने की जरूरत नहीं, बस डायल करें 1076 और सरकारी सुविधाएं अपने घर पर ही पाएं। पंजाब की भगवंत मान सरकार आपके द्वार।
कैंट से पानी होता है 100% प्योर।
कैंट आरओ प्योरिटी दिखाता भी है।
कैंट देता है सबसे शुद्ध पानी।
मोदी सरकार की गारंटी, भारत होगा गरीबी मुक्त। 5 सालों में 13 करोड़ 50 लाख लोगों को गरीबी से बाहर निकाला। हमारा संकल्प विकसित भारत।
हमारे साथ 2 ऐसे युवा हैं जो कि पैदल यात्रा करके भगवान राम यानी कि अयोध्या तक पहुंचने की कोशिश करेंगे और साफ तौर पर ये यात्रा शुरू हो चुकी है। अभी हम सेंट्रल दिल्ली में मौजूद हैं और इस यात्रा के दौरान हमने इनको रोकने की कोशिश की और इनसे जानने की कोशिश की है कि इनकी यात्रा कहां से कहां तक ये जाएंगे। साफ तौर पे पहले तो आप अपना नाम बताइए और बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं आपको इस यात्रा के लिए।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद और सबको जय श्री राम। तो मेरा नाम प्रांशु है और
आपका?
मेरा नाम सोनू है।
कैसे ये यात्रा का ख्याल आया?
एक्चुअली मैंने पहले देखा कि काफ़ी पहले मैं ट्रैवल ही करता था और मैंने काफ़ी सारी लोगों को जाना, तो मुझे लगा कि इस बार मुझे क्यों ना पैदल एक बार ये यात्रा करनी चाहिए, क्योंकि जैसे प्रभु श्री राम ने वन भटकते थे, वो भी पैदल ही भटकते थे। तो मुझे लगा क्यों ना हमारे पास आज तो इतना सुविधाएं हैं, सारी रोड हैं, सब कुछ है, तो हमने कहीं सोचा क्यों ना दिल्ली से अयोध्या चलते हैं पैदल, और इससे क्या होगा, सनातन धर्म का जो प्रचार है वो भी होगा। इससे बड़ी बात क्या हो सकती है, और मतलब अपने प्रभु श्री राम जी से मिल सकते हैं, इससे बड़ा साधन क्या हो सकता है।
एक लंबे आंदोलन के बाद अब प्रभु श्री राम का मंदिर तैयार हो चुका है। प्राण प्रतिष्ठा कार्यक्रम है 22 को और आपकी यात्रा भी शुरू हो चुकी है। कितने दिनों की ये यात्रा रही?
यात्रा लगभग 22 तक तो वैसे पहुंचने का हमारा है, देखते कितने दिन में पहुंचते हैं। 22 तक पूरा कोशिश है पहुंच जाएंगे।
बिल्कुल, यहाँ पे ध्वजा भी आपने लगा के रखा है और भारत का झंडा भी लगा के रखा है, दोनों नहीं, और पूरी तरीके से क्या क्या तैयारी कर रखी है?
हमारे पास अपने कपड़े हैं, सोने के लिए टेंट है, हमारा मतलब स्लीपिंग बैग भी है, सब चीज़ तैयारी है, हर चीज़ लेके चलते हैं हम।
मन में क्या ख्याल आया इस यात्रा को शुरू करने के बाद?
मन में ये ख्याल है कि पहले तो मुझे लगा कि कैसे होगा, फिर मुझे एक मेरा दोस्त है, उसने मुझे बोला कि उस हरि पे भरोसा है ना, वो सब कर देगा। तो बिल्कुल वो वही संसार चला रहे हैं, वही पालनहार है। तो
साफ तौर पे यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं, अगर हम इनको उल्टा करें और यहाँ पर इनका पोस्टर देखें तो इनके बैग पे एक पोस्टर है, दिल्ली टू अयोध्या 700 किलोमीटर पैदल यात्रा, और साफ तौर पे मंदिर की तस्वीर है, अपना राष्ट्रीय ध्वज है, और पूरी तरीके से ये तैयारी करके पैदल यात्रा शुरू कर चुके हैं।
In first major action on the terrorists sitting in the Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the Kishtwar police has got 36 terrorists from the Kishtwar district who are operating from the POJK declared as proclaimed offender. The National Investigation Agency court in the Doda district has issued the directions under the CRPC 82. After the initiation of the process, now within 30 days, the next process will be initiated. That is the attachment of the properties of these 36 terrorists who are originally from the Kishtwar district but have exfiltrated to the Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, from where they are working on the behest of the Pakistani terror commanders who have been giving them directions not only to radicalize the youth but also to incite violence by hatching the conspiracy using their sleeper cells in the region. And now the Kishtwar police, after first getting the 13 terrorists declared as the proclaimed offender, have now got them 23 others as the proclaimed offenders. In next 1 month the process will be initiated and their properties will be attached. Important to mention that this was in the 2 FIRs. One was registered at the Chatru police station fired FIR number 90, while the other one was in the Kishtwar police station, fired FIR number 272 of the 2022 registered under the various sections of the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, and now the action has followed by declaring them as proclaimed offender, after which the Kishtwar police will now seize their properties. And this has been started by the Jammu and Kashmir police last year. More than 150 terrorists from the Doda, Kishtwar and Ramban region are active across the border, against which the process of the law has been initiated, and in days to come their properties will be attached by the Jammu and Kashmir police. This is to curb the finances that they use against the Union of India using their properties in Jammu and Kashmir.
Brace yourselves for a revolutionary leap into the world of news with the Republic World app. This is not just an app, viewers. It's a direct conduit to a world of news delivered with unparalleled authority and integrity right at your fingertips. Republic World app is your gateway to the latest updates, live streams, and the debates that have become the hallmark of our journalistic prowess. Download Republic World app, available on Google Play Store and Apple App Store.
From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Debate with Arnab Goswami, presented by Amity University, powered by RP Sanjeev Goenka Group, Century Laminates, and PolicyBazaar.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome, and a very, very, very happy New Year 2024. It's going to be brilliant this year. It's going to be a fabulous year, and I wish you all the health, prosperity, and happiness. Ladies and gentlemen, this is election year, and I'd like to begin by saying that if we are truly a secular country, and not a pseudo-secular country, then Asaduddin Owaisi's communal instigation has to stop this year. There are 3 weeks, just 3 weeks for the Ayodhya temple inauguration. Just 3 weeks. And with just 3 weeks to go, this man, Asaduddin Owaisi, has begun a new wave of instigation of the Muslim community against the Ram Mandir inauguration in absolute defiance of the Supreme Court. He says Muslim youth must be careful. Otherwise, mosques will be snatched away from them. Masjide chini jayengi. What a shame, Mr. Owaisi. You should be ashamed of yourself. You can hide from your audience. The fact that the structure that was brought down was a disputed structure, where there had been no prayers from 1949 to 1992, that it was a disputed structure. But how much will you hide, Mr. Owaisi? Will you hide the fact? Or will you admit that you are a liar? Will you hide the fact, Mr. Owaisi, that the Ram temple coming up has come up after historical and archaeological and scientific evidence has been presented in a legally acceptable manner, pointing in the incontrovertible direction of the spot being the birthplace of Lord Bhagwan Sri Ram? What a shame, Mr. Owaisi, what a shame. What a shame, Mr. Owaisi, that you continue to instigate like this. What do you gain, Mr. Owaisi? Why are you instigator number one in this country? What do you gain? Why do you talk of your people ruling for 500 years? If I were to ask you, Mr. Owaisi, and I will ask you, and I am asking you tonight, our people ruled for 500 years, you said. Let me say it in Hindi. Listen to this, viewers. नौजवानों, क्या तुम्हारे दिलों में हमारे दिलों में तकलीफ नहीं है कि जिस जगह पर हमने 500 साल राज किया, 500 साल राज किया, किन लोगों ने 500 साल राज किया, किन लोगों के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं? Who are your people, Mr. Owaisi? And if you are talking of the Mughals, then I would like to ask you, what exact link do you have with Mughal rule? I say this level of religious instigation has to be curbed. This is not free speech. This is an open and dirty attempt at threatening the people of India and insulting the highest court of the country. And we are told, oh, you are secular, so be quiet about it. What kind of secularism is this? And is it not true that these comments come after determined attempts over the last few days to run down the sacred event on the 22nd of January? It is sacred for us. It matters to us. It matters to the civilizational heritage of this country. And Mr. Owaisi, if you don't know the facts or you want to hide half of them for your shallow political ends, I will come on television and expose you every night. And people like you and the Congress party debating one tonight ahead of the mega Ram Mandir inauguration. Owaisi tries his own ugly, insightful attempt to polarize. Debate number 2 this evening. Debate number 2 this evening. The Congress party has fallen and fallen, but it still wants a lion's share of seats in the INDI alliance. That's debate number 2 at 10 p.m. And here are the headlines this Monday evening on the debate tonight. I cannot.
काम हमने पैदा किया, कहीं ऐसा ना हो कि मस्जिदें हमसे छीन ली जाए.
21 days to go for the Ram Mandir inauguration. Asaduddin Owaisi is trying his best to incite the Muslim community. India Alliance is divided over the boycott call. The Himachal unit of the Congress has broken ranks with Sonia Gandhi, says don't politicize.
लोग संकोच करते थे, अयोध्या का नाम लेने में जिनको संकोच होता था, आज वे भी कहते हैं कि हमें भी निमंत्रण मिलेगा तो हम भी जाएंगे.
Yogi Adityanath slams the anti-Mandir lobby, says those who were against are now chanting Lord Ram's name. Major tussle, another huge fight breaks out within the India Alliance of Resource Sharing. Congress party says, we want to contest 300 seats. Key Congress meeting this week to finalize the 300 seats they want and how many they will throw at the rest of the India Alliance partners. And 7.6 magnitude quake hits Western Japan, alert across Russia, North Korea and South Korea. Ladies and gentlemen, 21 days for the Ram Temple inauguration. And I say tonight, with all the conviction at my command, that the attempts at desecrating the atmosphere before this great and grand and very sacred event must stop. Ladies and gentlemen, it must be understood that over 150 years of a legitimate legal battle won by the Hindu community, the manner in which it was peacefully fought and peacefully won is to be respected. And at the same time, the open attempts of people like Asaduddin Owaisi to incite the Muslim community of this country in what I can call one of the most dirty attempts to incite and polarize has to be stopped. Let's debate.
New year but a rerun of open incitement.
मेरे अजीज दोस्तों, याद रखो नौजवानों, ये जो ताकतें हैं ना तुम्हारे दिल से जब इत्तेहाद को निकालना चाहते हैं, क्यों निकालना चाहते हैं? मिली गीरत को खत्म कर दिया जाए, मिली हमियत को खत्म कर दिया जाए। बरसों की मेहनतों के बाद आज हमारा एक मुकाम हमने पैदा किया, तो ये आपको इन चीजों पर गौर करना, अपनी मिली हमियत को, मिली अपनी ताकत को बरकरार रखिए। नौजवानों, मस्जिदों को आबाद रखो, कहीं ऐसा ना हो कि मस्जिदें हमसे छीन ली जाए।
As the world pauses to usher in the new year, politics over Ram Temple ceases to end.
Lord Ram belongs to everybody, and he is everywhere. He is omnipresent, omniscient, and whenever they will wish to go, they will go. Otherwise, they can worship in their home or a nearby temple. Who are they? They have not. Are they agent between Lord Ram and his followers? Who are they? Who are they?
Is not important at all. Everybody should go there. Only on 22nd of January, anybody can go there. Mandir is mandir for everybody. It is not for Prime Minister and for Chief Minister of the state. Whether one is interested to go on 22nd of January, it is all right. If doesn't want to go, there is no problem. Even after 22nd, mandir is there. Everybody can go there. So what is the problem?
I am not against to Ayodhya. I am also Hindu. I am welcome to Ayodhya inauguration. So no problem. This all, every election, one on the issues politically is Modi and Amit Shah is a plan.
The issue has even drawn sharp dividing lines within the Congress.
अगर उनकी तरफ से इनविटेशन आएगा नहीं आएगा तो अलग बात है, लेकिन हमारी मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम राम के प्रति आस्था है और हम वहाँ जाएंगे, इसमें कोई दो राय नहीं है। हम तो उनके आज भी आदर्शों को अपना रहे हैं और हम कई जगह जाते हैं, तो इसको राजनीतिक रंग देना अच्छा बात नहीं है।
Yogi Adityanath has hit back at the opposition over the temple.
अयोध्या जाने में लोग संकोच करते थे, अयोध्या का नाम लेने में जिनको संकोच होता था, आज वे भी कहते हैं कि हमें भी निमंत्रण मिलेगा तो हम भी जाएंगे।
Ram Mandir Trust's head priest has cleared the air on the invite row.
जिस प्रकार से जब पुल बनने लगा था तो राम लिख करके पुल बनाया गया समुद्र में, तो राम ने सोचा कि एक पत्थर हम जो हमारे नाम से जाता है तो हम भी एक छोड़ दें, तो एक पत्थर उठा के छोड़ दिया, डूब गया। तो उन्होंने लोग कहे कि यही प्रभु संकम पड़ गया कि क्या हुआ। हनुमान जी कहा कि जिसको आप छोड़ देंगे वो डूब जाएगा ही, तो जिसको राम ने छोड़ दिया सारे विपक्ष डूब गए हैं और जिसको राम ने अपना किया वो सत्ता में है।
With just 3 weeks to go for the much-awaited grand opening of the Ram Temple, why is the opposition working overtime to polarize a moment of national pride? Let's debate.
Gaurav Bhatia, Sadhvi Jaya Bharti ji. Abbas Haider of the Samajwadi Party, Dr. Piyush Joshi backs the AAP. George Kurian supports the Congress. And my first question on this new year is to Advocate Waris Pathan, National Spokesperson and former MLA of the All India Majlis-e-Ittihad ul-Muslimin. Waris Pathan ji, your leader Asaduddin Owaisi has been going around and saying कि हम 500 साल तक, क्या बोलते हैं साध्वी जी, सर, हम 500 साल तक याद रखो मुस्लिम नौजवानों तुम्हारे दिलों में तकलीफ होनी चाहिए कि जिस जगह में हमने 500 साल राज किया, हम कौन हैं, हम किसको कह रहे हैं? मुगलों के साथ असदुद्दीन ओवैसी का कनेक्शन क्या है? हमने 500 साल रूल किया, हम कौन हैं? Is he referring to all Muslim rulers? Because there were many Muslim rulers, Islamic rulers. So kya maybe Asaduddin Owaisi Jaya Bharati is trying to say that, remember Muslim youth, the Muslim rulers ruled India for 500 years. हमने राज की.
Yes.
हमने राज की 500 साल तक दिल में तकलीफ होनी चाहिए कि आज हम राज नहीं कर रहे हैं. यही तो लॉजिक है ना.
तो
ये इनकी सेक्युलरिज्म बनी ना. साध्वी जी, आप क्या बोलना चाहेंगे? What would you like to say to Waris Pathan to start?
Have you listened to the entire speech, Arnab? Have you listened to the entire speech?
1 minute, she's answering. First of all, Waris Pathan. After her, you speak. I can't even hear him. Waris ji, listen to Jaya Bharati. I can't hear him. Listen to Jaya Bharati after that. Time hai. TH. Thank you. Please speak. Thank you, Sadhvi ji.
It's me?
Yes, you. Go on.
Me?
Yes, it's you.
Yeah. वारिस पठान जी और आपके जो ओवैसी साहब हैं, और मैं ये सवाल सबसे लगभग पूछती हूँ, आई आस्क एवरीवन, कि जब भी आप बात करते हैं, यू नेवर टॉक एज एन इंडियन. You never talk Muslim community, when you represent the Muslim community, you never talk as Indians. You always talk as if you are the flag bearer of the legacy of those Islamic invaders who plundered the country, who actually demolished and razed our temples. Agar, if anything has to be compared in this Hindu, this Ram temple, I'll tell you what, आप जिस चीज की बात कर रहे हैं, आप उस औरंगजेब की लेगेसी की बात कर रहे हैं, जिसने अपने भाइयों को मारा, अपने फादर को जिसने जेल किया और उनको नजरबंद रखा. और हम जिस राम मंदिर की बात कर रहे हैं, वहां पर वो था जो एक बेटा प्रभु श्री राम, जो अपने पिता की आज्ञा को लेकर के राज्य छोड़ करके जंगल चले गए, जिनके छोटे भाई ने अपने भाई के एब्सेंस में उन्होंने भी राज नहीं किया और चरण पादुका अपने भाई की रख करके, जहां पर कोई राज का लालच नहीं है, जहां पर न्याय का की एक्सट्रीम है, जहां पर अगर अपनी पत्नी और अपने ऊपर भी आप जस्टिस नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, स्टिल यू टुक केयर ऑफ दोस पीपल. आप किससे कंपेयर कर रहे हैं?
ये 500 साल वाली बात कौन है?
500 साल जो आप कह रहे हैं,
ये कौन है वो लोग जो 500 साल तक राज करते थे? बताइए कौन है वो लोग?
वो औरंगजेब था.
वो कौन है? वो कौन है? हमने अरे मुझे पता नहीं था कि आपने राज किया. वारिस पठान, कौन है वो आपके दादा परदादा जिन्होंने राज किया 500 साल तक? बताइए ये कौन है 500 साल तक जो आप इंस्टिगेट करके बोल रहे हैं? मुस्लिम यूथ मस्ट रिमेंबर वी रूल द कंट्री फॉर 500 years. We rule the country means what? Are you saying that Muslims rule the country for 500 years? Is this your warped definition of secularism?
और आप जय श्री राम
Is this your warped definition of secularism? We rule the country for 500 years. Rubbish!
अरे साध्वी जी चुप बैठिए, आप चिल्ला रहे हो. अर्नब
बताइए, वॉल्यूम बढ़ाइए. I can't hear him.
सुनिए अर्नब सर.
हाँ, चिल्ला रहा हूँ और चिल्लाऊंगा.
अच्छा सुनिए ना मैडम, सुनिए.
500 साल तक हमने राज की. किसने राज की? किसकी राज थी 500 साल तक? नाम बताइए उनके.
आवाज भारी है.
कौन है 500 साल तक राज करने वाले जो आप मुस्लिम यूथ को बोल रहे हैं? याद रखिए, मन में आपको दुख होगा कि हमने 500 साल तक राज की इस जगह से. कौन?
अरे बोलने दो ना. 500 साल.
अरे बोल नहीं पा रहे हो वारिस पठान.
सबसे पहले तो मुझे ना अर्नब गोस्वामी से ना साध्वी से सर्टिफिकेट चाहिए नेशनलिज्म और पेट्रोटिज्म का. बात नंबर 1, हम प्राउड भारतीय मुसलमान थे, है, रहेंगे, हमको इस पर फख्र है. बात नंबर 2, आपने क्या पूरा स्पीच सुना है? Did you listen to the entire speech which Asad Owaisi gave yesterday? No. Saying calling the Muslim that
I have listened to enough.
Is it incitement? Is it incitement? Kindly check the lexicon meaning of incitement, sir. Kindly check the meaning. And why should we not tell them? We will tell our coming children that yes, our Babri Masjid was.
You are trying to be smart with me. One minute. Waris, you are stop inciting the people. Stop inciting the community. Stop polarizing on a daily basis.
1992 के दिन धोखे से हमारी बाबरी मस्जिद को शहीद कर दिया. हम हमारे बच्चों को सुप्रीम कोर्ट जजमेंट व्हाट इज दैट?
आपकी बाबरी मस्जिद है ही नहीं, वो बाबर की है। आप बाबर हो, आप बाबर के अनुयायी हो। 500 साल आपने रूल किया।
Let Gaurav take that. It's political now.
मैं तो खामोश बैठा था मैं। अरे बोलने दो ना मेरे को, क्या टेक
word here. One is no use of the word bakwas.
जजमेंट पढ़ा है क्या? आपने सुप्रीम कोर्ट का जजमेंट पढ़ा है क्या? सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने अपने जजमेंट में साफ कहा है कि कोई प्रमाण नहीं मिले कि मंदिर को तोड़ के मस्जिद बनाया। सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने कहा कोई प्रमाण नहीं मिले कि वहां पे मूर्तियां मिल गई। तो फिर 6 दिसंबर 1992 को हमारी बाबरी मस्जिद को धोखे से शहीद कर दिया गया। पहले ताला खोल दिया, ताला खोलने के बाद में बोल दिया रात को मूर्ति प्रकट हो गई। सुप्रीम कोर्ट there is no evidence to show that a temple was destroyed to build a mosque. This is the clear-cut judgment. Kindly go and read the judgment. And yes, you are after our Kashiba. You are after our Shahid.
Sadhu, 1 minute. Let Gaurav take that, please.
So should we not tell the people?
Please wait.
Should we not tell them that please go to the mosque, pray? Because they are eyeing on our mosque. The BJP wants to spread hatred in the entire country. They are against our madrasas. They are against our mosque. They are against our reading Quran. They are against our azan. Why this hatred? And let's speak about sabka saath, sabka vikas, sabka vishwas. Now destroying our mosque, you are building a Ram temple. Build, but don't make this a political event. If you deliver in there only, Ayodhya, double engine sarkar is there. IIT Kanpur student was gang raped by the BJP.
I need to caution you.
Why don't you speak about that?
I need to caution you. Waris Pathan, you need to be highly responsible in every word that comes out of your mouth. Though I must say that you are used to abusing, misusing and misconstruing as a profession. Now I am asking for a response from the other side. And Waris Pathan, kindly listen to me. I am requesting you. I am questioning you. I am making a deliberate request to you, Waris Pathan. And I need to hear the other side. And ladies and gentlemen, on the other side, responding will be Gaurav Bhatia on this 1st of January debate. And Gaurav Bhatia, before you come in, on this hot and predictably, possibly hotter debate, I need to make it very clear a couple of things before Gaurav comes in. And I say tonight that if you cannot celebrate with us, if you cannot celebrate the fact
you did not, you just level allegations, you are not listening to the rebuttal.
Waris Pathan, you let me make my point. Waris, you let me make my point. Gaurav has not made his opening remarks since 9:21. Can I get everybody into the debate?
If you are so much concerned about the nation, kindly take back those people, those three people who gang raped the IIT Kanpur campus lady. They are the BJP IT cells people. They were campaigning in Madhya Pradesh. They are from Varanasi. Your Modi is the member of parliament from Varanasi, and these three lunatics, these three rapists, they were free in the 60 days. Nobody arrested them. And no police custody, Arnab. No police custody. Why? This is the responsibility of the state government to see that once the accused is arrested, his police custody is taken to question, to inquire, to interrogate. Where were they hiding for the 60 days? How many gang rapes have they committed? How many videos have they made of nude girls? This has to be done. And you are making Ram temple. I'm sure if Bhagwan Ram was there, he would have never thought that, okay, you destroy somebody's mosque and you make a temple for them. BJP is trying to polarize the situation.
I will only...
employment. So,
now, Waris, you need to stop. You're being a motor mouth without speed breakers. So kindly stop right now. Thank you. Just because you're on air, don't mere footage mat khaiye. Aap 2 minute ruk jaiye. Now listen to me. The question is this. ठीक है. अभी आप पहले इलेक्शन जीतिए बाइकला में, फिर ये सब बड़ी-बड़ी बातें कीजिए. Now सवाल ये है गौरव भाटिया that I feel very bad for वारिस पठान, क्योंकि वारिस पठान को हर चीज हिंदू हिस्ट्री एंड मुस्लिम हिस्ट्री में देखते हैं. If he doesn't accept Hindu history, let me tell you, Waris Pathan and Asaduddin Owaisi, Gaurav Bhatia and viewers don't know of the Hadika-e-Shahadat. The Hadika-e-Shahadat, written by Mirza Jan, who was an eyewitness as well as an active participant in the jihad led by Amir Ali Ametwi during Wajid Ali Shah's regime in 1855. He says, where there stood, I'm not saying Mirza Jan ne kaha hai. Mirza Jan ne kaha hai, where there stood the great and the grand temple of Ram Janmasthan. Mirza Jan said, where there stood the great and grand temple of Ram Janmasthan. ये कोई हिंदू ने नहीं लिखा है, मिर्जा जान ने कहा है. There they built a big mosque. And where there was a small mandap, there they erected a camp mosque, which was the Masjid-e-Mukhtasar in Kanati. The Janmasthan temple is the principal place of Lord Ram's incarnation, adjacent to which there is the Sita ki Rasoi. Hence, what a lofty mosque was built there by Babur in 923 under the patronage of Musa Asi Khan. The mosque is still known far and wide as the Sita ki Rasoi Mosque, and that temple is extant by its side. Ye maine nahi kaha hai, this is a Muslim historian, an Islamic historian who wrote about Ram Janmasthan. I don't need to learn history from Waris Pathan or Asaduddin Owaisi. The hashtag for tonight is Jai Shri Ram. Ladies and gentlemen, Gaurav Bhatia is responding. Gaurav Bhatia is responding. Don't listen, this man knows no history. Waris Pathan is a history illiterate. And Gaurav Bhatia is responding now.
Yeah, what about you? You are totally illiterate. You have not read the Supreme Court judgment on Ayodhya. That is why you are blabbering here. Had you read the judgment, you would have not
I'm going to listen to Gaurav's response now. Waris Pathan. I'll tell you, Waris Pathan, Gaurav Bhatia is responding right now. 8:23, Gaurav Bhatia's response on the first edition of the debate this 1st of January.
So, Arnab, first of all the viewers of Republic TV are entitled to know the correct facts. A so-called lawyer coming here, learning from the barrister who's more of a Shariaster. They are falsely claiming the judgment doesn't talk about any existing structure which was demolished. And he is wrong absolutely. There was a unanimous opinion relying on the ASI report that there existed a structure. And thus we need not debate that, they need to read the judgment. But having said that, more important point is, Arnab, Ram temple is sacred to us. And do you know what is even more sacred? The Supreme Court judgment. Owaisi today, who calls himself a barrister, reads only the Quran, not the Constitution of India. Once the Supreme Court delivered a verdict, it becomes the law of the land. And he needs to respect both the sacred terms I have used for the Ram temple
lie before the
as well as the judgment of the Supreme Court.
Read the verbatim paragraph from the Supreme Court judgment.
Arnab, I cannot have a discussion like this.
Let him continue. Gaurav Bhatia is continuing. Please, gentlemen, let Gaurav Bhatia continue. Please, gentlemen.
They lack
please,
substance.
Gaurav Pathan, it's not right. Let him make his introductory points for at least. Let him make his introductory points without your interruption, please.
Make my point. But he's lying, Arnab. He's lying to the thing.
Because I'm the anchor and I'm allowing
the more important point is today.
He is misinterpreting the judgment.
Please ask him to be quiet. Arnab, this is unfair. Continue. He can speak in his turn. I don't know why he has this verbal diarrhea all the time. He's shouting, I don't know for what.
I'm used to your talking
now. Let me make my points.
Continue, no 1 versus 2 or 3, not 1 versus 1 right now. Come on.
So Arnab, I will make my 2 points. Yes, my 2 points. My 2 points. First, Arnab, I see that people like Owaisi, Waris Pathan are very scared today. And let me say this, ये डर बहुत अच्छा है. ये डर इसलिए अच्छा है कि औरंगजेब की औलाद और रजाकार की औलाद आज जो हिंदू बच्चे हैं, जो भक्त हैं, उनसे डरी हुई हैं. ये हमारे कानून की ताकत है, ये हमारे धर्म की ताकत है, ये बहुत अच्छी बात है. I just want to tell you one thing, Arnab. Owaisi in sum and substance is saying that हमारी मस्जिद छीनी जाएगी. ये डर है ना? बिल्कुल छीनी जाएगी. All the illegal construction that has been done by the erstwhile rulers from the Mughal dynasty will have to make way for legitimate temples and through the court of law. And that is why they are afraid of Kashi. They are afraid of Mathura, because they know that they demolished the temples to construct these mosques, and the mosque will have to go.
Now you have made your point. Now I take a rebuttal from me.
In between. Arnab, you'll have to ask him to be quiet. He is suffering from verbal diarrhea.
Come on, both of you.
He is suffering from verbal diarrhea. I'm telling you.
Have not spoken. Piyush, George Kurian and Abbas Haider have not even opened their innings. What is no? What is no?
Show me from
What
the
is
Supreme
no?
Court judgment where it
No,
is
what
stated.
is? You had the first 15 minutes to make your points.
I won't listen.
You had the first 15 minutes uninterrupted run to make your
Please
point.
ask him to be quiet.
Now you're overstepping, what is?
Okay. So Arnab,
No,
my
you allow me to make
next
my
very
point. I will
important
not
point.
overstep or
Owaisi
understep.
is also a member of parliament. Please ask him to be quiet, you know. We don't want such a debate. Please, you can speak in your turn. किस कोर्ट में ऐसे बहस करते हैं चिल्ला चिल्ला के? कोर्ट जाते भी है या पाकिस्तान के कोर्ट जाते हैं? दूसरे की बात सुनिए फिर उत्तर दीजिए जैसे मैं दे रहा हूँ.
अर्नब के शो में
Arnab, the more important point now I'll come to.
ऐसा ही होता है इधर पे.
It is
अगर बोलने नहीं
required.
दिया जाएगा हमको तो हम क्यों
No
बोलेंगे
Indian
दूसरे को?
court can you argue the way Waris Pathan is arguing right now. No Indian court. You have to listen to the other side. So Arnab, the next point is Mr. Asaduddin Owaisi is a member of parliament. He has taken oath under the constitution to preserve and protect the spirit of the constitution. And what is he doing? He is inciting people. Like a venomous snake, he is spewing poison. He wants people to take law in their own hands. And that is the dangerous part. Today, the Congress government needs to immediately lodge an FIR against him and for inciting violence and take action. But Congress and OIC both indulge in the politics of appeasement, and therefore the Congress government will not act. And let me say this, जैसे जैसे बढ़ रहा है पूजन, वैसे वैसे ओवैसी के चेहरे की बढ़ रही है सूजन, और ये सूजन और बढ़ेगी. इसलिए बढ़ेगी अर्नब, this OIC challenge the Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji that he cannot abrogate Article 370 and cannot build a Ram temple. Today, both the impossibilities have been fructified and they have turned into possibilities. That is why these people cannot digest.
And
how
I want to
Modi
bring
ji
in
delivered
Abbas Haidar, Dr.
on
Piyush Joshi
the
and
things
George
that were
Kurian
impossible.
into this very, very hot and exciting debate on the 1st of January. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it is time for all good men and good women and right-thinking men and right-thinking women to speak up against what is wrong and absolute injustice and communalization. I request Abbas Haidar and Piyush Joshi and George Kurian to take on the uninterrupted bile and hatred and hate speech of Waris Pathan and Asaduddin Owaisi. I do not think you have the luxury to be bystanders. I think you must take them on. I think they must say tonight that what is being spoken is anti-court, anti-constitution, and anti-law and anti-humanity. You cannot remain quiet. You must speak up. Forget thinking whether you will lose a Muslim electorate or not, Abbas Haidar. No, Abbas, are you listening to what he's saying? Muslim youth, हमारे 500 साल की हुकूमत, ये क्या है? इस देश में हम बोले कि हिंदुओं की कितनी हुकूमत थी, मुसलमानों की कितनी हुकूमत थी, और हमें सेक्युलरिज्म की बात पढ़ाई जाती है. We are told about secularism, but when outstanding communal people like Asaduddin Owaisi communalize, when they criticize and almost abuse the court, then people like Abbas Haidar doesn't say anything. He doesn't say anything. Did you notice? Piyush Joshi will also be quiet. They'll go dilly-dally when he will. No. Abbas, you got to speak up, man. Abbas, you got to speak up. Gather the courage.
Arnab, let me tell you.
For once,
talk
gather
about
the courage.
Bharatiya Janata Party or AIMIM, they are supplementary to each other. Basically, what Bharatiya Janata Party cannot say, they are the friends to do that.
Let him
speak. See, 1.4 billion people of this country have accepted and respected the Supreme Court decision about the Ram Janmabhoomi Babri Masjid case. And everybody has accepted it. But the Bharatiya Janata Party want to make an issue out of proportion out of it. See, this event, this is an auspicious occasion which is going to happen on the 22nd. But why you want to make it a political event? That's my question to Bharatiya Janata Party. They are misquoting the judgment of Honorable Supreme Court.
How is it a political event?
Can Gaurav Bhatia quote where the Honorable
How
Supreme
is it a
Court
political
has
event?
said? The Honorable Supreme Court has said that the mosque was built over the temple. Where the Honorable Supreme Court has said that? He cannot answer this because he is saying these are blatant lies from Bharatiya Janata Party. And as far as Samajwadi Party is concerned, our ideal is Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia, who has the vision to organize Ramayan Mela, which was first organized in 1973 in Uttar Pradesh, Chitrakoot, by the then Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Kamlapati Tripathi ji, was he from Bharatiya Janata Party? No. Then in Ayodhya in 1981, it was organized by Sripat Mishra ji, was the then Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh. He was from BJP? No, he was not from BJP. So basically, Bharatiya Janata Party has always delayed the process of Ram Janmabhoomi. They are trying to take credit of it. Can Gaurav Bhatia tell me when BJP has take stand on this issue in the court? What have they done about it in the court? They have done nothing about it. And now, because 2020
Can I respond one by one?
and they have failed.
I think, Piyush, what I'm seeing here before Gaurav, 1 minute. Should Gaurav, no, let me get George. Gaurav, 1 minute. Can I get Piyush also and George also into this very interesting debate, and you can respond to all together.
This is very important, please. It can't
you
go
want to
on
respond on
the
this.
people of the country
the point made to you is
I don't know what different political leaders say about it. Doesn't matter. The people of the country, they want peace, they want development of the nation, which you have created in your government, and you don't have answer for that. What is happening in PHU? Can you say what about it?
Let us compare the conduct of the Bharatiya Janata Party with the Namazwadi Party. Okay? Namazwadi Party, their former president Mulayam Singh Yadav had infamously said, और कार सेवकों को मरवा देना पड़ता तो मरवा देते, and they respect Lord Rama so much that Swami Prasad Maurya, please ask him to be quiet. No, this is not the way. Okay, I think you are a newcomer, behave yourself first. Don't speak in between. Don't speak in between. Arnab, you regulate the debate. ये टटपूंजियों को यहाँ मत बुलाया करिए, जिनको बात करने की तमीज नहीं है. अपना पॉइंट करेंगे, उसके बाद चिल्लाएंगे. अरे इन टटपूंजियों को हटाइए पहले, चलिए. लड़के हैं, लड़कों से गलती हो जाती है. राम सेवकों पे, कार सेवकों पे गोली चलाएंगे. मच्छर जैसी इनकी हैसियत है, मसल दिए जाओगे. बीच में मत बोले.
अब्बास कहा तो था. अब्बास कहा तो था और Abbas,
you shut up. You don't have manners
but
to debate.
Mulayam Singh Yadav, please don't use strong intemperate language on my program. Come on, what's going on? It's the 1st of January. I cannot have this level of fighting on my program. What's going on now between both of you? Come on now, Abbas and Gaurav Bhatia. Can I have some calm on the program again? Oh, please, can I have calm, please, on the program between both of you? 50-50 on the screen. What's going on? You're both mature national spokespersons of your party.
Here, cursing each
You're
other.
both national spokespersons of your respective parties. I don't want you to curse each other. I want
It's
you
not
to
even a national party. How can a state party have a national spokesperson?
These amaryadik people.
Samajwadi Party is a state party. How can they have a national spokesperson? Tell me that.
आपके अंदर कोई मर्यादा बची नहीं है.
3 सीटों की पार्टी नहीं है. आप कह रहे हैं नेशनल स्पोक्सपर्सन है.
आपके अंदर कोई मर्यादा है?
अच्छा, प्लीज आस्क हिम टू बी क्वाइट नाउ. आई थिंक फुटेज खा रहे हैं और कुछ नहीं. सब एंड सब्सटेंस में जीरो है. अंडा. स्वामी प्रसाद मौर्य को पहले लाभ पड़े, निकाला जाए पार्टी से, उसके बाद आके यहाँ डिबेट करिएगा. समझे? कह रहे हिंदू धर्म धोखा है. अच्छा अर्णब, प्लीज, आई रिक्वेस्ट यू, आई वांट टू मेक माय पॉइंट. प्लीज आस्क हिम टू बी क्वाइट. He's being ill-mannered, uncouth. I don't have any reason to debate with such a person.
Abbas and Gaurav, I have to step in. I have to step in, Abbas and Gaurav. Abbas and Gaurav, I have to step in. I have to step in, and I'm going to step in right now. For God's sake, please, gentlemen. 3 times, 4 times, 15 times I said, let me step in. But the problem with you is you never stop till I lose my voice on the program shouting at you. And then you ask me what happened to you on Friday. By Friday, I've lost my voice completely. And every Saturday I have to see a doctor for my voice. Do you like that? No. Now listen to me, Piyush. It's not funny, Dr. Piyush. If you're a doctor, then you should take up ENT. And anyway, I've got a very good ENT doctor. But I feel sorry sometimes. Even my doctor feels sorry for me seeing me on television with you guys.
Allow me to complete
Gaurav Bhatia is responding on a point made earlier. Gaurav Bhatia, I want you to respond to the point made earlier by Abbas. He says nowhere in the Supreme Court judgment. He says nowhere in the Supreme Court judgment has there been an acceptance that the birthplace was that of Bhagwan Sri Ram. I need you to respond to that specifically before I take it forward.
Very specifically, I'm telling you, these people would not even know the names of the 3 judges out of 5. And they've not read the 1045-page judgment, which clearly stated that there existed a structure prior in time before the disputed structure was brought down. and therefore it was ruled in favor of the Hindu community.
False,
they need
false.
to read the judgment. And I say this with some responsibility. My second
allow me
point
to
is
interject.
Bharatiya Janata
I
Party
cannot
is the
listen.
party
I cannot
Arda,
listen. Enough.
that ensured
No,
that
wait,
within a very short span of time we translate 40,000 pages. It was the UP government, BJP in power, and therefore the hearings could take place and this judgment could be delivered. Third, it was the BJP which sacrificed 4 state governments for a magnificent Ram temple. It was the BJP as the only party which in its manifesto said we will build a Ram temple. It was the BJP which took out the Rath Yatra for the Ram temple, and the Samajwadi Party gives encouragement to people like Swami Prasad Maurya who curse and who use derogatory language for Lord Rama. They call Hinduism a dhoka. They say Ramcharitmanas ko jala dena chahiye. Akhilesh Yadav doesn't utter a word, rather he promotes people like Swami Prasad Maurya to the post of General Secretary, and it is a shame on them that Mulayam Singh Yadav had said, मैं और कार सेवकों को मरवा देता. These people will come out today. You know, ये बाबर की औलाद हैं. बाबर की औलाद. We have our heroes in Guru Tegh Bahadur
don't
ji,
keep
Guru
using the word
Gobind
बाबर
Singh
की
ji,
औलाद.
और इनके हीरो है औरंगजेब. इनके हीरो है बाबर. That is why people stand with the Bharatiya Janata Party and not with this Samajwadi Party or the Muslim Party.
हमारे हीरो कलाम है, हमारे हीरो महात्मा गांधी हैं, हमारे
आपको
हीरो
अखिलेश यादव के पहले बयान सुन के आइए. केजी के बच्चों को यहाँ पे प्रवक्ता बना के भेज दिया है. आपने अखिलेश यादव के बयान सुने? सुन लीजिए पहले. मुगलों की तारीफ कर रहे थे.
आप दूसरों के बारे में क्या
तारीफ कर रहे थे. आपको पता ही नहीं है. अब बच्चों से डिबेट नहीं करेंगे. इतने बुरे दिन नहीं आए हमारे.
I want to bring a few other things to everyone's attention. On the one side is Owaisi, but on the other side also Dr. Piyush Joshi and George Kurian. There is a vilification campaign across the INDI alliance. Udit Raj, आप दोनों please शांत हो जाइए. Udit Raj, a Congress MP, dragged in Manu, saying on Twitter, मतलब 500 वर्ष बाद मनुवाद की वापसी हो रही है. ये क्या मतलब है? Sanjay Raut of the Shiv Sena, right, accused the BJP of kidnapping Lord Ram. There is a poster outside Rabri Devi's house, which is an RJD poster, which says, when the bell rings at a temple, it gives us a message that we are moving towards superstition, hypocrisy, stupidity, and ignorance. If a school bell rings, it gives us a message we are moving towards logical and scientific knowledge and right. So I am saying here today, why are you people quiet? Do you not have a voice? Do you not have a conscience, Piyush? Does your party not speak? RJD leader has stoked a controversy by making derogatory remarks against Goddess Saraswati. When Nupur Sharma spoke what she said, the Supreme Court stepped in, but before that, everybody, each one of you were very, very vocal. George and Piyush shouting on television. Short of asking for her to be hanged, you asked for everything. Even A. Raja says that, speaks against the Hindu religion. When Senthil Kumar makes the Gaumutra comment, when Udaynidhi Stalin asks for the eradication of Sanatan Dharma, when Rajendra Pal Gautam of the AAP calls for a boycott of religious scriptures, then you people lose your voice. Why is that? And why is it that I'm seeing more and more open insult of Hindus and their faith before the 22nd of January? Do you think this will go unnoticed? Do you think Hindus will take this lying down? Or do you believe people will not notice the fact that even you are not intervening? I do not understand. What do you enjoy this silently? While this abuse continues, are you participant in it, complicit and implicit through your silence? Piyush Joshi?
Well, Arnav, unfortunately, like you, I do not have the luxury of consulting an ENT physician every Saturday. So that is why I chose not to shout over each other. And I'm just here to quietly make my point. I won't take more than a minute or two at the maximum. So what I'm trying to say here, that there are two schools of thoughts going on in this country. One is the BJP school of thought, another is the MIM school of thought. They are all historians. They are all lawyers, and they are all the experts when it comes to history as well as law. So I think as a bystander and as an Indian citizen, the Honorable Supreme Court has decided upon the matter, and the matter rests close with me. And as far as the Aam Aadmi Party is concerned, Mr. Kejriwal ji has opinionated upon the construction of Ram Temple, that it is when the constitutional bench decides, then there is hardly any argument left. Now, coming about the comments made by Udit Raji and Rabri Devi and all that, and Nupur Sharma and all that, you said that I was shouting. First of all, I never participated in any debate on the matter. And when about Mr. Rajendra Pal Gautam saying or demanding for the boycott of the Hindu deities, I did participate on this very channel. You can pull out the footage, and I never bagged him. I said that it was unfortunate, and it was not in good taste. It was distasteful for him to demand such a thing. So now, you know.
No.
I agree with Abbas on one point, only on one point, that the MIM and BJP are complementary to each other. They flourish off each other. They are like, they are in a synergistic relationship. So one makes a comment and other profits from that. And same is the case with MIM. The BJP makes a comment, the MIM profits, the MIM makes a comment, BJP profits. And that is why the religious tempers are always on a high, because that's what suits them, because they failed when it comes to the delivery of their promises.
It's very easy
Since
for you to try and take a middle path, but it's built on an ocean of hypocrisy, sir. Your attempts at trying to show the middle path is built on an ocean of hypocrisy. Your party is totally hypocritical. If you have a voice, then please call out the Congress for its abuse. George Kurian is on the program. I want to ask him, why is the Congress party abusing daily the sentiments of the Hindu community? Why, George? Tell me one other religion which Congress leaders abuse on a daily basis, one other religion whose sentiments are hurt on a daily basis like that of the Hindu community. The Congress leaders even took a calf, cut its neck and let the blood bleed of the calf on the streets of a city in Kerala, saying it is their way of showing their protest and showing their secularism. How long will this be taken for granted? And George, this is not secularism.
Arnab, can I come in?
I don't even know till now whether your leaders are boycotting or attending the event.
Please.
No, but let me get one response from George.
Arnab, one cannot deny the fact or ignore the fact that the Bharatiya Janata Party today is trying to milk the entire Ram Mandir issue at Ayodhya. And it goes without saying, because ever since post-1992, the demolition of Babri Masjid, and further when the matter went to the Supreme Court, and now since the Supreme Court judgment is out in 2019, we all respect the Supreme Court judgment. All we are saying at this point in time is that do not politicize the Ram Mandir issue. It's a religious event. The sanctionation ceremony is a welcome move. We all are for it, and we hope that it brings peace and prosperity for India and Indians at the same time. Having said that, let me reiterate that BJP is trying to politicize and polarize the entire thing for Hindu votes at this point in time. The Congress party is equally as Ram Bhakt. I can go on and confirm that the supporters of Congress party or the well-wishers and the volunteers are more Ram Bhakt than the Bharatiya Janata Party to begin with. And we welcome this move, but it's only we are saying that the Prime Minister should not come and make it a political event by giving a speech out there, or the UP Chief Minister and Mohan Bhagwat for the matter. Keep it a religious event, and that's all we demand at this point in time.
Okay, so 1 minute. I want Gaurav to respond to a sticky point by George there, that the Prime Minister should not be there at the opening of the Ram Mandir. I want Gaurav, before you respond on what you part of the Supreme Court judgment, this I find is a very interesting, and the Prime Minister of India, in your view, should not attend the inauguration of the Ram Mandir. Gaurav, 1 minute.
Avoid giving a speech from there.
I don't align with any party, but I just want to speak on just 30 seconds. And then Gaurav can take. Please give me 30 seconds on this. Everybody who intends to undermine the inauguration of the Ram Mandir. Okay, bye. Fine.
Wait, Gaurav. Why are you running away, Waris? Why running away? Why are you running away?
Because he's not. He's not.
Why are you running away? Come back. Don't run from the program.
चूहे भाग रहे हैं.
No, this
Put the volume louder. He's running away from the debate.
गणपति बप्पा मोरया बोल के भी भागे थे.
Suddenly,
भाग
for
गया,
some
चूहा
strange
भाग
reason,
गया.
he's exiting the program.
वो ऐसी का चूहा भागा है. अभी बड़ा चूहा भी भागेगा.
Gaurav, there's no need to say that. There's no need to say that. No, 1 minute. Just.
Why not?
Okay.
Why not?
He's back. Waris, don't
They
run.
insult our gods.
Don't
That's
run from the
fine.
program,
We can't
Waris.
call them chua
All right?
when they are running away from a debate.
No, allow me to make my point. I'm not here to sit and listen to the crap. I won't listen to any person's crap or allegation. Allow me to rebut, allow me to make my point.
Language, one minute. Please use gentlemanly language. Please
Straight
use
away.
gentlemanly language.
Who the lady? Who is this lady teaching
What
me
do you
language?
mean?
You mind your own language. You mind your own language. Who is this lady? I don't know her.
She hasn't used any indecent language.
I don't want to have a
She's a
teacher
sister.
like
You have a problem with that?
She's speaking in a
She's
decent
an
way.
Indian. What is your problem?
Your language.
What is your problem?
My problem
She's
is
a
simple.
sister.
If I'm not
She's an
allowed to
Indian.
make my point, I'm not entitled to
But he's
sit in the debate.
mindful. We are mindful
Don't
of
lie.
language.
Don't lie before the nation. You show me from the entire Supreme Court judgment. Where is it written that there was a temple was destroyed?
Just be out of it. 1 minute.
You kindly answer to my simple question. You answer to my simple question. That's it. You answer to my simple question. Where in the entire Supreme Court judgment is written that a temple was destroyed and a mosque was made? Show me from the archaeological survey report that some Murtis were procured there. Show me from the Supreme Court judgment. None of these. Allow me. I will quote. I will quote. I will quote. No.
Allow me.
You have not done anything. You are a fool.
Okay,
Cut the aggression. If you're asking a question, cut the aggression. It doesn't impress anyone. It doesn't impress anyone. Why is your fake aggression?
Constitution.
If
You are
read
just
the
made to sit
judgment,
here and
give me
just
names of 3 judges of the Supreme Court who delivered the verdict out of 5. Can you?
Forget about it.
I challenge you.
A finding
Mr.
of the
Shariaster,
title cannot be
3
based
judges.
in law
Three.
the archaeological findings which have
See,
been arrived by the ASI.
He doesn't even know, Arnab.
To which the underlying structures dated and the constitution of the mosque in the 7th century.
Arnab, he
There is an
doesn't know
intervening
anything.
period of 4 centuries. No evidence has been placed on the record in relation to the course of human history between the 12th and 16th centuries. No evidence is available in the case of the antiquity or the cause of destruction of the underlying structure, and whether the pre-existing structure were demolished for the construction of the mosque. Title to the trend must be decided on certain legal evidence. Where is it written? Show me.
This is very
Clear.
unfair.
They have to apologize.
He is reading the judgment.
50-50
From some
Gaurav and
other
Waris,
court,
please.
I see.
Thank you, Aditi.
Please.
Waris, when you're quiet, you'll get a response. If you're going to speak over someone out of the basic insecurity that you have, that he will thrash you and he will remove your all doubts in people's minds that you are wrong. Otherwise, if you're not worried about that, then you listen to Gaurav. I have a legal response coming in. Have the spine and the courage to listen. That I know what threat you gave the police.
Okay, so
Gaurav, continue.
I have cited the judgment.
I want Gaurav to respond. I don't need that explanation. I heard you.
From the judgment.
Kindly show me.
Yes.
Continue, Gaurav. Don't wait.
Okay, I'm showing you. 3 lines from the judgment from different paragraphs which would put the debate to rest. QED 1. There is evidence to show that the Hindus had been visiting the premises prior to 1857.
pages judgment. I have quoted a paragraph of the judgment.
No, this is unfair.
Where it is clearly stated that no temple was destroyed to build a mosque.
I'm telling you, I'm quoting from the judgment itself.
Question, yes or no? First qualify with yes or no and then you give the reasoning.
This is very unfair.
Qualify with a yes or no and then give the reasoning.
That's why we call them uncouth and uncivilized.
This is not right. Waris, let him respond. You stop responding. I have limited time. I have to run ads on the program.
Uncouth person on the entire debate. You are uncouth.
Arnab, this one paragraph will
Waris, control your language and your expression. I'm telling you now. I'm warning you.
I won't. Don't warn, I warn you.
Now this is what
I am warning you now.
Said. And
if you just allow the BJP to spread lies and canards, I will expose you and BJP. Don't spread lies and canards. I am warning you. Don't go for my expression.
Don't you dare try to threaten me on my program, Waris Pathan. Control your language. Control your emotions.
No, you threaten
me. You have no control over your emotions on this January 1st. You've lost control on the program. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, last 1st January or 30th September, what difference does it make?
What is it? Gaurav, respond, please. Gaurav, respond, please.
I can't shout like a hooligan, like he is doing. Please. If he was an advocate, he would have given some respect to
you are worse than a hooligan.
Now I'm quoting from the judgment.
You are worse than a hooligan.
Please.
Ill-mannered fellow.
one paragraph from the judgment if he'll hear me out.
Continue, Gaurav. Volume down. Continue, Gaurav.
So I'm quoting from the judgment, Arnab. There was evidence from Archaeological Society Survey of India report to conclude that the Babri Masjid not constructed on vacant land. There was a structure underlying the disputed structure which was not an Islamic structure. The Supreme Court said this very clearly. And there is evidence to show that the Hindus had been visiting the premises prior to 1857. QED, this settles the debate. But now when you said that the opposition feels Narendra Modi should not go there as the Prime Minister, I want to say one thing to every opposition leader. Please ask him to be quiet.
A religious event you have made it a political event.
1 minute. Waris Pathan, I'll tell you at the very end one thing. Remember this. The last person who said that he will expose me and take me on is your Uddhav Thackeray and his associate Parambir Singh and Sachin Waze. You know how they landed up. So be very careful before you put any threats to me on the program. I thank you very much and I wish you Happy New Year. Ladies and gentlemen, on the other side where the Congress said we want 300 seats, what's the fate of the India Alliance? I'll talk about that when I'm back in a few minutes.
Presented by Amity University, ranked amongst the top 3 universities globally. Powered by RP Sanjeev Goenka Group, growing legacies since 1820. Century Ply Club Prime, Raho Befikar. PolicyBazaar.com, Har family hogi insured. Co-powered by Sera, this is your space. Play it your way. In association with Star Health Insurance.
INDI India Today Best Universities 2023 survey, released recently, India's #1 ranked universities in various streams are JNU Delhi, Amity University, AIMS Delhi, IIT Delhi, and National Law School Bengaluru.
RP Sanjeev Goenka Group, growing legacies over 200 years.
टिप चाहिए, पैसा लगाना है तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ। डूबेगा नहीं, जलेगा भी नहीं, कोई खा नहीं जाएगा और मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा। अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो बताओ। सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र।
RP Sanjeev Goenka Group, growing legacies over 200 years.
Hi. What's that? That's a Manish Malhotra. Not your dress. The cupboard. The laminate is a Manish Malhotra design.
Century Laminates by Manish Malhotra. Fashion for your furniture. Live it up, live it up.
आज देखिए, अयोध्या जाने में लोग संकोच करते थे, अयोध्या का नाम लेने में जिनको संकोच होता था, आज वे भी कहते हैं कि हमें भी निमंत्रण मिलेगा तो हम भी जाएंगे। यही परिवर्तन है। आप अपनी ताकत का एहसास कराएंगे तो हर व्यक्ति आपके साथ जुड़ेगा।
INDI India Today Best Universities 2023 survey, released recently, India's #1 ranked universities in various streams are JNU Delhi, Amity University, AIMS Delhi, IIT Delhi, and National Law School Bengaluru.
RP Sanjeev Goenka Group, growing legacies over 200 years.
टिप चाहिए, पैसा लगाना है तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ। डूबेगा नहीं, जलेगा भी नहीं, कोई खा नहीं जाएगा और मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा। अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो बताओ। सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र।
RP Sanjeev Goenka Group, growing legacies over 200 years.
Hi, what's that? That's a Manish Malhotra. Not your dress. The cupboard. The laminate is a Manish Malhotra design.
Century Laminates by Manish Malhotra. Fashion for your furniture.
Live it up, live it up.
Brace yourselves for a revolutionary leap into the world of news with the Republic World app. This is not just an app, viewers, it's a direct conduit to a world of news delivered with unparalleled authority and integrity right at your fingertips. Republic World app is your gateway to the latest updates, live streams, and the debates that have become the hallmark of our journalistic prowess. Download Republic World app, available on Google Play Store and Apple App Store. Brace yourselves for a revolutionary leap into the world of news with the Republic World app. This is not just an app, viewers, it's a direct conduit to a world of news delivered with unparalleled authority and integrity right at your fingertips. Republic World app is your gateway to the latest updates, live streams, and the debates that have become the hallmark of our journalistic prowess. Download Republic World app, available on Google Play Store and Apple App Store.
From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Debate with Arnab Goswami, powered by Reva University, Quick Heal Secrite, Green Lamb Laminates, PolicyBazaar.com, SLO Viralux, co-powered by Mankind.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My 2023 predictions are coming to fruition. I had said that the biggest pain point for the India alliance will be leadership and seat sharing. And I was right. I had said that unless the Congress can swallow and digest the reality that it has become a medium-sized regional party instead of thriving on its lost glory of once being a national party, its place in the India alliance will come under a cloud, and I was right. The Congress is now saying, we will contest 300 seats and we'll give some 200 seats to the others. They're saying we want 300 seats on our own. As per what we are picking up, we'll throw some others at them. For a party that has been wiped out in the Hindi belt, they want to contest and win 300 seats on their own to add to the pot. Large regional players like Mamta and now even Bhagwant Singh Maan are essentially saying that they are going it alone in the states. So if the regional stalwarts are going for a state-first approach and the Congress is demanding and jostling for 300 on their own, then what is the alliance at all? If they're competing against each other, campaigning against each other in the states, what is the purpose of the alliance at a national level? What is this alliance, ladies and gentlemen? And how dare they pun on the country's name? It is not the India alliance, it is the INDI alliance, INDI, INDI. or I.N.D.I.A. as you like it. I just don't get it, ladies and gentlemen. What kind of alliance is this? It just seems to be like a scramble to somehow cobble up something to take on a very prepared Modi campaign for the sake of it. That's my view. It's 2024. And today, on the first day of 2024, it's looking like a complete hodgepodge muddle for the India alliance. Let's debate.
Big claims being made by insiders may well rock the India alliance. The Congress is demanding to contest a lion's share of seats in the Lok Sabha polls. Sources say the Congress is bargaining hard with the regional giants to contest 295 of the 543 seats. The India alliance has had a bitter public spat over seat sharing. Consensus still eludes them.
बहुत चालू पार्टी है कांग्रेस, सावधान रहोगे कि नहीं रहोगे? बंसल जी बेबंदे में दुखी थे, कांग्रेस ने धोखा दे दिया.
Sources have also told Republic that Congress wants to go alone in many states.
नरेंद्र मोदी को और जो उनकी विचारधारा, हिंदुस्तान को बांटने की विचारधारा, हिंदुस्तान को तोड़ने की विचारधारा, हिंसा की विचारधारा, उसके खिलाफ हम लड़ेंगे और उनको हम हराएंगे.
Many opposition parties are unwilling to concede space to Congress in their bastions. In fact, there has been an attack on the Congress from the INDI allies.
सीट शेयरिंग जितना जल्द हो जाए उतना ही अच्छा. बंगाल के कांग्रेस को साथ कुछ होने के बारे में खुद ममता बनर्जी ने कहा कि उनको 2 सीट बंगाल में उन्होंने विजयी बन चुके. इसको बाद जो बात होंगे वो हमारे लीडर ममता.
पंजाब ते दिल्ली च मां अपने बच्चे ਨੂੰ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੀ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਛੋਟੀ ਕਹਾਣੀ ਸੁਣਾ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ. ਇੱਕ ਥੀ ਕਾਂਗਰਸ.
Even Mamata Banerjee stated that regional parties are best suited to take on the BJP.
আজকে এত দৌড়বো, এত অহংকার কিসের জন্য? ইন্ডিয়া জোট সারা ভারতবর্ষে থাকবে আর বাংলায় তৃণমূল কংগ্রেস লড়াই করবে. মনে রাখবেন, বাংলায় তৃণমূল কংগ্রেসই বিজেপিকে শিক্ষা দিতে পারে, সারা ভারতবর্ষকে পথ দেখাতে পারে, অন্য কোনো পার্টি নয়.
After wipeout in the Hindi belt, no consensus on PM candidate and a divergence on issue after issue. With what face can the Congress muscle flex on seats? Let's debate.
So breaking news, Ramesh Savarwal, Happy New Year, Pulla Rao, Kishore Tiwari of the Uddhav faction, Akshay Marathe of AAP, Anwar Pasha of the RJD national spokesperson and national spokesperson Shazia Elmi of the